just for reminders, you guys are several hundreds feet off the ground. You have an overview of the open plains with babbling brooks along clay ground. How do you describe? Yeah, and then you can see an establishment out far into the distance, just barely if you focus. It's one of those like blue filter through the atmosphere kind of things, and there's a deeper passage closer inside the mountain.
Mel is currently wrapping the arm. Took off the poncho, wrapping the arm just so it doesn't get blood. Actually, you know what? I forget everything I just said. As it starts to bleed, it just disappears. Because of her ring.
Yeah.
Yo!
Why did you take 4 HP?
Meta. Because she stabbed
stabbed
herself
my
in the arm.
so he can hear me.
I ate part of her crystal.
Okay.
Alright, well, before we leave, there are a few points of business. Remind me again, what did the lady say for us to do?
So we have to go out and kill a manticore. I have no idea what this creature is, but we have to kill it, and to do that we go out to Red Wall.
Okay. Okay, so obviously, like the name Red Wall implies it's got walls and it's red, right? In our language, or in this weird mind language, is there anything that I can infer from what our language's word is for manticore?
Oh yeah, does the
like is that
the word
just gibberish
I heard
or
translated into whatever I understand, then translated to her? Do I understand what manticore means?
like is it like wing cat or
You know how some like in a foreign language they'll say Burger King?
Yeah.
It's
So
like
this
that.
is a bunch of sounds that I don't understand. Great. All right.
Yeah.
okay.
So he directly translated that sound.
That's fair enough. I just wanted to double check in case I could make any assumptions in the universe.
No, so this is a new word.
Alright, well yeah, I have no idea what that means.
This seems to be a trend in our working.
The lady, her in all of her resplendence, she was willing, at least at the time, to let us complete one assignment, and then I was gonna get something.
And now we have nothing but big feather.
Yeah, so can you ring her up again? Because I want the thing I was owed.
Oh, this was a humor.
No, what?
Because you have referred to the ring.
What? She stops, is like, oh, that was unintentional. Ugh. I just made a dad joke.
I will do so. Hello, ladies. Oh, and I apologize. You would talk about not being so close to the ring, yes?
Good Iollus, of course.
So, my companion has some grievances about our arrangement.
Less grievances, more demands.
Demands, she says.
This is about her getting her small tidbit of information about her queries, no?
More or less.
Also, just a reminder, I can't hear her and she can't hear me.
Can she look into my mind? Or is it she can only transmit? Great, okay.
I imagine if she can, it will be in person only.
Yeah, that's fair. So,
That's actually riding alongside with a contact I'm setting you about right now.
So you wait, hold on. You are sending contact to us?
Yes,
Where we are right now?
No.
No, okay, so
I assume she means at the place she wanted us to go.
Let's have a
the place.
conversation. The contact will be just at the edge of the forest and transit the main road leading to Red Wall between Caledonia.
Okay. We go to edge of forest toward the town.
You might be able to actually see him right now.
I find that very unlikely. We are very high up in the mountain.
Can you scan the tree line?
It is a tree line. We are many miles away from him. I have no... Mel,
What is she saying?
can you see very far? He points out like towards the trees. Like
She actually turns her head to look at you.
with a magic eye. I don't know how far you can see.
I can send it out.
She said, "Where is he?"
On the tree line of the main road between Calicadona and the Red Wall.
He looks out.
Who are we talking
How
about?
fucking far away is that?
Well, the tree line, it's anywhere between like directly 400 feet below you, and then it'll expand. Out
No,
to,
like so,
maybe
like
a mile
main road towards Red Wall.
Where your
tree
mount,
line. That's a
there-
point.
Yeah. You guys are here right now, looking out. The
Yeah.
town is right here,
Yeah.
and the tree line is kind of scoped over here.
Yeah, but she said on the main road, edge of
main-
the tree line.
The main road would be cutting in. Okay.
Right.
It truly doesn't matter. We
It
will
doesn't.
find him.
I'm just saying, how far away is the specific point that she's referring
The
to?
point, it could be about like
Hold on.
4,000 feet.
These things intersect, right?
Yeah, between the tree line and the road, they intersect.
So there is a point.
Yes.
Yes. How far is that point?
4,000-ish feet away.
Okay. Really? So that's like...
Yeah, it's
Okay.
like 0.8 miles.
Okay.
Just gonna
Yeah,
insert
can I-
a smash cut of like loud void in my brain real quick.
Yeah. I'm gonna roll perception, I guess. What is that? 16 plus...
Whatever
don't I have,
you're-
like 2, actually?
It's 1, I
It's
think.
1? It'd be weird if I had more than 1.
It's 1.
Yeah. 17 for perception.
At that point, you kind of see two sort of, not black dots, but like you think you can make out they're two horses, and maybe a figure with them, maybe not. You can't really tell.
Move, would you look at that? There are actually people down there. And he points.
Mel won't move, but like send the idol
Yeah, right.
over.
Well, that's very good.
Moves back over to you.
I do not wish to sound ungrateful, but I would ask, that this is in fact carrying, the reward for my companion, and is not in fact your attempt to dismiss us.
That's cute.
Your silence
Yes,
is very
it is.
unquieting.
Yes, Iollus, I am not lying to you two.
What does she say?
She says she is not lying.
You like see? So the crystals are mostly static relative like to the rest of her body, but because like she has to move her arms around and stuff, so like some of them do sort of like crinkle and shift on top of each other. You see like all the crystals on her eye just like as she squints. She's saying that.
They
What I
have your
want-
seeing, yes.
Okay, that's all right. You know, I'm gonna wake up and be nice today. I'm gonna trust that.
It has not gotten us very far.
Hey, if they don't have it, we can just not do the manticore thing.
That is also very true. There are about 3 figures I see. We will go down and do the thing.
All right, thank you. All right, you two lovelies have fun.
I will endeavor.
Anyway, I assume you hang up then.
Well, he doesn't really hang up. He just stops talking. I have a question. Can you hear everything we say?
No,
How?
when you speak, the ring sends a message to me.
Right, but I am always wearing the ring.
How it works is that when you focus on the ring, your attention, and you speak, it sends a message to me.
What if I am unable to stop thinking about the ring?
I haven't had that happen yet. That would be very. We'll wait and see.
I apologize. I simply do not wish to wake you up in the middle of the night.
It's fine. It's fine.
How do we quit talking?
I think you take the ring off. No, I wonder if I wore the ring, would she be able to hear me, and then you could hear me, and that conversation would have been a lot easier.
He extends the ring out.
We'll save it for next time. I don't want to get on her nerves.
Eyebrow raise.
I was being nice. You are getting on my nerves. I want to get going.
Yeah, just like hands up, like, this is fine. It's fine. I nearly died smashing into mountain, but that is okay.
She like walks up to the edge. All right, so before we leave, the guard who, I guess, fucking canoodled my lizard. I spotted him again, and I think he might have information on the shark guy.
That would be very beneficial to us, if true.
So, I'm gonna go back into town and steal some of his stuff. Do you want to join me?
I don't believe I would be of much use.
I agree. Where should we meet?
I
Also, you know what? Actually, hold on. She stops. I feel like we should have a conversation first.
I feel as if we are having one.
I mean, we've been chased for 2 days straight from one garbage fire to another.
It has not been the best.
Have we talked ever?
This
we
would
can
mark
now.
the first time.
Who are you?
Hello, my name is Iollus.
Yeah, I've met. Yes, Iollus. Wait, hold on. I didn't know that. It's the same thing twice.
No, it is spelled differently and
Say it again.
Iollus.
I can read lips. You're making the same face movements.
Hold on, I shall open my mouth wider so that you can see the motion of my tongue.
Okay.
Well,
Well, now you've just said gibberish.
it is very different in the pronunciation.
Okay.
This point is very moot.
Yeah. What are you?
I am an orc of the 5th generation.
6th.
God.
God!
Says.
Damn it!
Is it 5th?
You said 5th.
I think it might have been.
We've
six,
mentioned
I'll be
fifth
honest, but
before.
Even if it isn't, that is very funny.
No, we said 5th.
Okay. It's
Also,
not a big- it's not a big deal.
what did we say the name of his land was?
That's you.
Did you not write that down?
I did not.
Oh, so we get to just say it now? Great. Okay.
Have we said it before? I hope not.
We said it when we were walking around in the city.
Yeah, I don't think
Okay.
we ever said it on. Yes, I am an orc of the 5th generation in the land of Yardak, of the Sacred Valley.
Okay.
I am here to complete my journey.
Which is.
All orc must complete a journey, and before they reach the peak of their adulthood, they must contribute to the clan as a whole.
What is the point though? What are you getting? What are you doing?
He looks around at Feather, and then at you, and then down at the ring. And I could most likely return this all of these gifts and be hailed as a hero of my tribe.
Oh, so you're just walking around having fun.
I seek
Finding
to
shit.
discover and embolden the learning and culture of the tribe by examining the things of the world as a whole.
Alright, so I know you're being genuine, but Mel wants to roll to insight at you for a second.
What was that?
That's a nat fucking 20. Cool. Okay.
There is
Mel-
something that he's not saying.
Okay. Well, I got 20, so if you can...
The words he's spoken are true,
Mm-hmm.
but there is something that he's withholding from you.
What... Does the nature of the information being withheld, does that seem like it's like... Why does it seem like he's withholding it? Does it seem like he's like ashamed of it? Is it like for her own good?
His tone of information relayal to you was that of sort of a recital of fact. And you can tell he believes that it's true, but you may get the impression that he doesn't believe it is true for him personally.
Okay, but there's not... Okay.
He's not
That's not anything
lying
she
to
was
you.
concerned about.
No, he's not lying to you.
Mel in her own head was like, all right, obviously, all of the nonsense we've been up to, it makes sense why we've stuck together. We needed to walk to the town together, then we needed to share a room because I wasn't going to pay for my own room.
Yeah, of course.
And then, like, all this stuff happened.
He tried to buy another room, too.
She just didn't want to waste the money.
Yeah.
But it hasn't been lost on her that the fact that like we are complete strangers. Why are we hanging out?
And he did ask like Lovelock, why am I here?
So
what did she say to that again? You
didn't tell me
fucking
that.
no he asked. And,
Yeah, she's like, I can't just...
Okay, she said there is a reason and I can't tell you. Right, yeah.
Anyway, the point is hearing that, oh yeah, I just like finding interesting things.
Well, he has to, is what he said. Yeah.
It is a solid enough reason for you to stick around for her. So she like studies you for a second.
And he is just like there's a glance.
All right. I just wasn't really sure why. Yeah. All right. Good enough. Austin, you wrote.
Yeah, you want to say something?
Since you are who you are, I
Yeah.
know that you could have left the clan at 14. Did we settle down on an age for you?
Oh, he's like 19.
19? Okay.
I would change that.
Yeah. Because he stuck around for as long as he could before they kicked him out. He was not looking forward to this.
Yeah.
Actually, 19 or 18?
I said it is 18 because that's what you said when we were walking around.
Yeah, I'm going to keep it at 18.
18 makes sense.
Yeah. That's probably as long as they would let him stay there, wouldn't it? Yeah.
You would particularly.
Yeah. I mean, as long as Viron's a subject, who are you?
I am...
Have we lost the connection?
I'm... nothing.
I find this hard to believe. He reaches over and just like forehead poke. There, I have disproved this allegation.
I am... Okay. Think of it this way. I'm a person on borrowed time.
Are we not all? For in the end, time takes all.
Okay, I'm not gonna pretend to care about philosophy enough to engage with that. All you need to know is that I'm from a culture you've probably never heard of and will never meet, and I was washed ashore after being killed. Functionally.
Very, very confused look.
In terms of like the working amnesia that you have, it's like, what is it called? Anterograde? I know that, but like, you had the intention of sitting on the journey, and you remember looking at the ship, you remember taking step on it, and then
we're here.
Woke up in the cave.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't... That's all that really matters.
He sits there and he ponders for a bit.
Like, is there specific information that would put you at ease, or...
Oh, I was willing enough to simply continue on our journey without this information, but I thank you for relaying it to me.
Well, then you asked. What did you want to know?
I am merely continuing in polite conversation.
Okay, well then, moving forward, I think we should all know less about each other, actually. So,
But
Maybe-
I am inclined to learn about new and strange things for the betterment of my clan and family.
Okay. You know what? All right, that's fine.
What is your name?
I think I have been told by other non-drow that it sounds like the meaning is flower song,
This is a good name.
specifically lilac melodia, but everyone just called me Mel, so that's what my +1 calls me for some reason. He thinks we're close like that somehow.
I was going to ask about Sats, honestly. Is it uncomfortable
Are we
having
not literally close?
Oh, hello. I was going to ask if it was not uncomfortable to have a small creature burrowed inside your mind, like perhaps a squirrel.
Okay, hold
I'm
on.
not small.
Hold on. Yeah, no, not to. So, are you just listening in all the time?
This is the fun thing I was trying to nail down earlier. This other friend.
Do have your ears, so I technically am, though I'm not going to pretend like I am educated on any of these places.
What is
or
your
people.
name? It feels strange to continue conversation with another person.
His race doesn't have names.
I find this illogical.
They don't need them. They sort of identify they can identify each other as like concepts and feelings without needing to come up with names. I've never needed to call him a name because I've never talked to more than one person in a conversation with him.
I shall call you Gronk.
Okay.
I shall not call you Gronk. I'm going to continue to not give you a name because I'm not your damn mother.
Okay.
If you want a name, you can come up with it.
But if I am going to try to speak with the two of you and I can't point to one or another, how am I going to defer which I am going to speak to?
Well, if you say Mel, that's not me.
I am not going to simply say, hello, voice inside the head of Mel. I would like to talk to you
I've been doing it for 2 years and it's worked out for me.
Well, but you only have one to speak of.
Okay, well, maybe the bigger issue is Gonk.
Gronk.
Okay.
I see the finer intricacies of Orcish are escaping the connection between our minds.
Yeah, that is, yes, correct.
Gronk, what language do you speak?
We don't have language.
I find this also illogical.
Maybe you're illogical.
Incorrect. That would be impossible.
I don't know. Everything is new.
Everything was once new.
Are we good? Are we done? Can we... If you... come up... You know what, actually... Oh, God, I just thought of a terrible thing. Every time you want to talk to him, or vice versa, it has to be through me.
Yes, this is a very uncomfortable
Yeah, this
situation.
isn't great. I don't like this.
Such is why I needed to give him a name.
Alright, well, you work on that.
Gronk, it is.
On your own.
Gronk it is.
I'm not calling you that. It's not happening.
Why not? This is a fine, respected name.
Gronk, it is.
Mel just starts walking. Is there a way to leave?
Yeah,
I think we have to paraglide down, don't we?
No, she's not doing that shit again.
There is a hole leading deeper into the cavern, unlit, and
Cool.
then there is a yawning base. So, like,
I think
How is the likelihood of rock climbing looking? How's
rock
that?
climbing?
Yeah.
You could just Yoshi glide on your eye for like the next 200 feet, right?
That is true. And since we're not like currently being attacked, we could like Mel could like Yoshi down, send it back up, and then you could go down.
I was just gonna feather glide again.
Damn.
I don't
Looking
trust
very
that.
possible, actually. There's a lot of small outcroppings, where some of them big, some of them small, and it looks like you can actually stand and walk down some of the mountain in certain cases.
Yeah, like, and Mel's a fucking drow. If
Looks
anyone's gonna be good at rock climbing, it would be her.
Yeah. Looks immediately viable.
Yeah. So if
Didn't we already establish that Mel doesn't rock climb? In the last one when we tried to climb that rock wall?
Where you guys sought to climb, there wasn't.
Anyway.
we do that.
Yeah, we do that.
This takes 45 minutes.
That's fine.
to,
It's like
get
morning,
down the
right?
cliffside. It's early
Because we
afternoon.
slept. We slept, remember. We went up the mountain, we escaped, and then we slept like 8 hours.
Yeah. Oh, it's evening then. Yeah.
What?
So it's because you guys went up there in the morning, and then
We did our
No.
thing. No, we
We
went up there in the
okay.
afternoon.
Okay.
I'm bad
So,
at time, bro.
we went to sleep. In the middle of the night, we ran out of the city because we were attacked by the weird arm. In the middle of the night, we were on the beach.
Mhm.
Then we came back.
We
In-
had a rest there.
Yeah, we had a rest
Yeah.
there. We came back, and then we hiked up the mountain in like noon, afternoonish.
We did
Yeah,
our
that would've been-
adventure.
yeah, that would have taken.
A while. It took a while.
Yeah.
So I assumed it was like nighttime when we were escaping the rock.
Nah, it was like 4 p.m. evening.
Okay.
So, like,
So it's like really early in the morning right now.
Yeah, because then we
Yeah.
slept for another 8 hours after we
Okay.
escaped the rock.
Yeah, we
Regardless-
climbed down.
Once we get back to a path or any sort of civilized area, and I'm confident that I am within like 30 minutes walk of the city, I'm popping invisibility.
oh, invisibility.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so yeah, it doesn't take long. Honestly, it's like a 30-minute walk, so it's like
And
to
where
get to the city.
did we decide we would meet?
We didn't say, but
That's
you
what
want,
I'm saying
You want to
now.
meet like I'm thinking where the forest begins outside the village. So like towards the spot we're trying to go, edge of the forest.
Yeah. All right.
Hmm.
So yeah, you see Mel and the Eye, sort of like skew the light around them, where it sort of like ripples and overlays and in like a prismatic way until she just completely disappears.
Hello.
Yeah, I can do that.
Oh my god!
Why did you jump? I could be standing like,
I thought you had vanished.
well, yeah, but I could have disappeared and I could still be talking to you through your mind. I could be across the country right now.
Yes, but it feels like you're right there.
But what if I'm not? She flicks you in the forehead.
see, but I thought you were right there.
All right, she's
I
going
thought
back.
you had been sucked into the eternal abyss.
Also, I should just throw out there for posterity. So Mel can't talk, and invisibility requires verbal components.
You
So-
as a sorcerer.
You've had to work around.
I had a workaround. You don't need to hand wave this for me. I have a sorceress sorcery metamagic thing called Subtle Spell, which allows me to cast a spell for I believe 1 point. Cool. Without any somatic or verbal components.
How many total points do you have? Right now?
Sorcery points I have 3.
Okay.
Or now I have 2 because I spent 1.
All right.
So I pop that second level spell to go invisible. And
Does that spell have a DC of like
Perception?
being observed?
let me check
Pretty
it
sure
out.
you have to beat the spell save, right?
Well,
So
no,
I will read it out. Invisibility. A creature you touch, anything to No, it doesn't specify at all.
So I think
Alright,
it's
so I think I'm just gonna have that set as like a 20, just because like you're invisible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you're running, then it'll be like AC will
Reduced.
fall down, yeah.
Yeah.
we're going by Metal
In
Gear
Pathfinder,
rules.
in Pathfinder, it's so dumb. And of course, we don't need to go with these inflated numbers because Pathfinder is, loves its inflated numbers. But in Pathfinder, it is a plus 20 when moving and a plus 40 when standing still.
rules. Jesus.
Fun. Yeah, you managed to weave through the town. No one seems to observe you, not even hear you. You are a gust in the wind.
What is the vibes after the rock lost its shit?
There's minimum.
They expected us to just go up there and die.
There was more of a border presence on the city gates, and there are also U2's there are faces of U2 on top, at the guard station.
Whoops!
That's very funny. How is my day? Hold on, actually. Okay, Mel sees that and is like, I'm gonna steal that on the way out.
All right.
How well done is the replication?
Well done as a replication.
Yeah. How is the artistry? Please roll a 1. What'd you get?
You've got like a fat schnoz.
What is it?
Like a fat schnoz and a thin chin.
What is the number?
did you?
5.
It looks nothing like you.
In Iollus,
I'm gonna roll something real quick.
Kind of
Hold on.
blocky.
Please tell me they just drew me as a human because they forgot to say he's an orc.
Yeah.
I wanna draw. Let's see. What would you call drawing something? Would that be performance?
Performance.
Or would that be sleight of hand, maybe?
Performance.
Okay. Just gonna... That is a nat 1. Okay. Mel snags a piece of paper from somewhere and tries to draw a better version of it and realizes she's just shit at drawing and crumples it up and throws it over his shoulder
She realizes she can't feel either the pencil or the paper and just keeps jamming it right through the paper.
Anyway, she goes to the spot where she had brushed the book aside so no one would see it.
Mm-hmm.
Still there?
Is it still there?
Uh-oh, he's taking a dice out.
It's there.
Woo!
Yeah, Mel's just gonna immediately pick that up and just quickly skim through it while she's here.
It's a feelings journal. Running through, there's a biography about how his father was out hunting and he got mauled by an owlbear and how that impacted him as a kid.
You found his character sheet.
Not having a positive male role model and how he had to look to some bad characters and he got into some bad crowds growing up and it just goes on and on.
Cool. She's gonna flip to the end. Anything in recent days? Did she any bad feelings of being?
He's saying he has for some reason yesterday seemed to went by like a blur and after breakfast was kind of.
I see.
Kind of felt out of character.
All right. Mel is going to just plop it down where she picked it up. The guy doesn't have a name, does he?
No, he didn't write his name down.
Okay.
He doesn't refer to himself in the third person constantly.
No.
Is it signed?
No.
I'm trying to think of anything useful to extract from this, and I just don't think there is.
So either he was enthralled. That's what I'm getting, right? Yeah.
Either that, or he just doesn't talk about his part-time cultist behavior in his feelings journal.
Also, that other day when I was at my cult job.
Right?
Yeah.
Working the night shift at the cult. All right. Well, that's second level spell wasted. Yeah, I'm a dip. I'm a bail.
Did you say you were trying to steal the?
Not anymore.
Oh
yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, on her way out,
you can roll a stealth.
she
check
sees
for
how
that.
egregious that is, and she's just gonna take the sun on her arm and redirect the light and just start a fire. Just start it to burn.
Like a magnet. All right.
Roll a nat.
I feel like that's more of an attack roll.
Roll a nat 3 and set the village on fire.
Roll to hit. Yeah. Not necessarily 2 hit, but it's just how long does it take
I
you?
assume a 12 will hit a static
Okay,
object.
so that just it takes you 15 seconds.
Yeah.
If you roll a 20, it would have been instantaneous. You rolled a 1, it would have been a minute.
It bounces and hits someone.
Starts to burn.
Oh, sorry, hold on. We decided what craftsman's
Actually,
tools
you know what?
I
Hold
have.
on. I take that back.
Artisans.
Because I can't do that. Hold on.
No,
let's
but
see.
specifically what kind? Because I know we did actually specify.
I just realized something. I might not be able to do that. Because if I attack something, I think my invisibility goes down.
Oh, you're correct.
Hold on. Spellins?
Oh yeah, you wouldn't be able to.
Yeah,
do that
attacks or
with
cast a
invisibility.
spell.
Okay. Then
We
she...
didn't cast a spell, but you're invisible, so you can't reflect the light rays like that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You're not catching light.
Alright, what do I have to roll to go inside the building myself and rip it down?
Roll a stealth check.
Alright?
Please don't start an encounter.
No, don't worry about it. That's a 14.
All right, add 5.
Because you're invisible.
Yeah.
So that would be a 19.
19. All right. You managed to get in there pretty slow. You kind of like hop the fence
Mm-hmm.
and rip it off and leave. There's only like a guy and a half there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there was 2 guys there, but like one of them's occupied, like doing something,
Sure,
and the other
yeah.
one's talking to him while he's doing that. So odd.
No, I'm still fucking stuck. We said what tools I have, and I can't fucking remember.
I sure don't remember, brother.
Oh, it's on the sheet.
I know it's artisan's tools, but I don't know what.
Yeah,
they were
what
for.
artisan?
Yeah, so you have...
One type of artisan's tools, but I swear
you
to God.
actually... So I believe with your archetype, you get an additional type of artisan's tools.
Oh, neat. Okay, so I can
Also not specified.
Great, yeah, so I'm just gonna say
Whatever
he's...
you want, like
he's out at the edge of the forest carving a small duck
Okay. That's
Alright.
cool.
out of wood.
She emerges... I assume there's no more time on my invisibility after all that. Probably not. Because, like, I went down the hill, then I did some stuff. I flipped through the book. I took the page.
You've got about 35 minutes left.
Oh, shit. Okay. She's just invisible.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm here.
What?
Like, next to you.
What? Oh, like physically?
Yeah. I'm gonna, like, stay like this, I think, for a little bit. I want to read our new friends.
I think it will take us a little long.
But he like looks towards forest, like some calculus going on in his brain. How long would he think it takes from edge of forest inside to go to edge of forest outside?
Alright, so 10 minutes to get there. I told you had 35 minutes left.
25 minutes left.
Took you about 20 minutes to get to
Yeah.
where Iollus was, and... Alright, you got 5 minutes.
Yeah, no, we go there. We meet the people. About 20 feet out, I try to get a good read on them.
Roll a perception.
17.
Roll a sense motive.
What do you have to that?
It's wisdom, right? Or, oh, that's a check, isn't it? Inside.
Again, we don't have sense
Yeah.
motive here. It's +3, though. Holy shit.
So that's 11.
Alright, so... The horses are...
3
on the
goblins
side
in a trench coat.
The horse is on the side of the road, tied to a tree, and it took you like sort of like a quarter second to know where he was, but he's just kind of sitting on the other side of a tree. Like
One guy.
a few paces. Yeah, and you don't notice anything spectacular.
One man, 2 horses.
Mm-hmm.
Instant inference from that. What do you get from that, Nicholas?
One is not present or hiding. Right?
A man showed up to escort us.
Mm-hmm.
Either he's not coming with us, or he only expected there to be one of us.
Or 2 of us will ride 1 horse.
Maybe. I would understand, like, he brought 2 horses,
Right, sure.
But anyway.
Also,
yeah.
is it a he? Is it a dude?
I rolled a 17 on perception.
Yeah. It's a guy. It's like it's got your hair, except like a part to the right. It's kind of sun bleached.
Okay.
But
Nice.
and kind of like
What's he wearing?
feather, but yeah, studded leather armor.
Got
Brown.
it. Weapons?
No.
None. Interesting. Oh, unarmed. Okay, he's a monk.
He's got like a big like satchel on his back, like a backpack.
Got it. All right. Yeah, he's gonna give him a wave.
He'll turn over.
He's still trudging towards him.
Just one of you.
Was?
I'm waiting. I'm looking for a Iollus, and a Mel.
That was extremely quick.
Why does everyone call? I don't even have the chance to introduce myself.
I think it.
He points at the ring. And he immediately forgets that she's invisible and turns towards nothing and starts talking.
It's
I
funny
think
too,
it was
because
the
like
ring,
not only is
right?
she invisible, the voice is disembodied, so you don't even have a direction to turn to.
Also, he's not talking. He just turns and starts.
I think it was the ring.
Oh, okay, hold on.
Shares a name.
I've assumed this entire time that you were moving your mouth,
No!
because that's how she like reads lips and shit.
No, he's talking directly within the brain speak.
Oh, okay.
Are you high off something? What's going on?
Technically, yes, actually.
I am not quite aware to.
All right, this isn't gonna work out. I can't be.
He
Coy
is
with
now
this.
talking out loud.
She's just gonna she's gonna walk behind a tree, disable invisibility, and then walk on the other side.
I'm assuming you're Mel.
single thumbs up.
She cannot speak.
Yeah, I heard as much.
She didn't. This was another attempt at humor.
No, I actually like that one. I actually like that one. You're getting better, which isn't like saying much, to be honest, but like it's like a solid like 4.
All right, Mel. you want?
She cannot speak.
How do you two?
She can. I simply observe and infer through body language.
Oh, she's going to make a bunch of
vibe, like...
She's going to make a bunch of hand signs that mean absolutely nothing and say mentally to you, "Yeah, just pretend this means something. Whenever I want him to hear something, I will start doing this, which means nothing, but you will be able to know what it means." So like tell him that like I just told him to explain that I speak a hand language.
Hand speak.
Thumbs up.
Well, I don't know hand speak, so that's great as long as you two are efficient. But
thumbs up.
Makes hand signs. Oh, we should teach him.
She says we should teach you.
He gestures out. He's holding a scroll from like within. It's like the scroll's on the edge of his finger. He's just kind of like holding it out to you.
She will take it.
He is not fast enough. He slowly retracts.
Oh,
his hand.
was it held out to who?
To you.
Okay.
Well, that's what is supposed to go towards you. And
Okay, hold on. Where's the eye? I'm just gonna have the eye floating next to me. So like, if he wants to comment on that, that's fine. Normally she wouldn't do that, but like, Magic Lady approved of this guy, so.
Well, it's 6 hours out, so we should get going.
I'm reading.
What's on to scroll?
All right.
And what language is it in?
This is in common.
Okay.
Except it is cursive, so it takes you longer than usual.
You canonically can't write common.
Yeah, so she can't write common. She's worse at that than reading lips. So it's
Can she read common?
Probably not well. Definitely not cursive.
It's that image of the I have no idea what this says.
It is a bunch of like intricate like dabbling. Like there's actually between the paper and like the writing, there's a little indents. So it's like it's just extremely nice for
leans over to
reason.
Iollus. What language is this?
Give me a moment.
What would this be? Intelligence? Wisdom?
I feel like that would be intelligence,
Like
right?
Intelligence.
Intelligence? Hey, 15 plus... What do I... Oh, that is mine. Yeah, 15 plus... nothing. 15.
15. Yeah, it takes you a second, but it just says...
He's squinting hard.
Your query is hiding out in the second section of Green Springs.
He relays this information.
That's vague as hell. Also, what is Green Springs?
I have no idea. I assume it is a spring near a large, luscious field.
I just had a stupid thought. Does Mel know what the color green is?
Does she remember what
Probably.
green is?
No, I'm just thinking like, Underdark, Drow,
Yeah.
Goofy.
Oh. Wait, yeah, because she sees in dark vision.
Yeah, she would know what green is, but like
There's green from
she's
when you
probably
grow up,
she could probably count on 2 hands the number of times she's seen the color.
Yeah.
Hello, man. Human man. I would like to introduce myself. I am Iollus.
Yeah.
Do you know where Green Springs is?
Yeah, that would be southwest of Redwall.
Thank you. I will retain this information. I am in a great debt to you.
Yeah. It'll take you about, if you're traveling, for like 4 hours to get there from Redwall, but if you're on foot at least. Half an hour if you're on horse. But,
I was going to ask about the arrangement of horses.
Yeah, those 2 are for you. And sort of, he'll, like, hush something under his voice, and then out from the earth, there will, like a horse, green light will sort of shine. And, like, it's just a green horse, effectively. It solidifies into solid color. It's like, he has, like, a ring on that glows when it comes up.
I know what you are. I know where you pulled that.
Mel just whistles.
I'm sorry, does everyone have a magic ring? Am I only now learning about this?
I mean, assume, unless I otherwise specify, that she is saying this in a way that looks like she is
Naruto
communicating
hand
to you.
signs.
Right. I assume everyone. I mean, and technically, you're a part of the crew. You have a magic ring.
Yeah, I mean today or
No,
yesterday.
I'm a bit special because I made some stupid decisions from my past, but
We are alighted in this union.
good to know. Yeah. Sorry, I have a splitting headache. Not exactly great for conversation, but my name's Iollus. Pleasure to meet you.
The mind poison, my Left 4 Dead 2 brain just yelled 100 voice lines at me. Grabbing pills here.
Hello, Iollus, human man with splitting headache.
Hopefully that doesn't stick. Alright, we should head out. I mean, unless you want to play 20 questions before we set out or something.
I would not be opposed.
We can talk on the way.
You two saddle up on the individual horses. There's standard setup, brown horses. And
Why is your horse glowing?
Because it's not real. It's real, but it's like...
Yeah, he reached over to touch it before he...
Yeah, your hand actually goes through it. See, it's...
What a surprise. The horse is not real.
real for me, not real for you.
So
serve.
this is a political horse.
Jesus,
It
Seth.
absolutely...
That's so fucking funny. It like took a second for me to settle.
It absolutely will be political if I get seen by anybody, but we're traveling inside the forest, just to make that a void.
Question. Do the orcs tame and ride horses?
You're familiar with horses.
Great.
Because
Cool.
you learned to, like, travel.
Is the underground bound species of drow familiar with the concept of riding on a horse?
Absolutely not.
Do they ride anything? I have some suggestions if you don't.
Do they ride anything?
Do they have mounts?
I have some suggestions.
They have...
Your mom.
See, like, due to, like, the nature of your underground and, like, the small nature of your city, it's public transit.
Sure.
But if
There's not like any like outside expedition.
Beasts of burden?
No. There's some big moles.
Okay, hold on. Has she seen people riding horses?
Oh no, I know what this is conceptually. I just
Yeah.
don't think she's good at it. Which would track with her stats.
She gets on top of the horse and just puts all four limbs around the top of it. She's not concerned about being comfortable.
It's true.
that's fine. So you two get on the horses,
Yeah.
and he leads out in front of you guys, and you guys immediately diverge.
We ride.
Yeah.
Do you want to roll animal handling for kicks and giggles?
Can I roll vehicle handling?
You can roll.
That's not a
animal
vehicle.
handling.
A horse is a vehicle if I steer it.
Yeah.
What if I were to, per se, whip that bitch?
I'm pretty sure your animal handling is not bad.
I actually have... Hold on, wait, go down to my...
+3. You have a +3.
Yeah, it is a proficiency I have!
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, I get a 9.
It kind of takes a minute for the horse to like really listen to
I'm
you.
real heavy and
Yeah.
real loud.
Your horse is kind of pissed.
He's a big-ass guy wearing a bunch of
I
plate.
rolled a 3.
That tracks.
You put your hands out to the horse, and the horse just sidesteps away from you. And
She like squints at like, how fucking dare you?
Yeah, it just continues. You move forward, it moves back. You move forward, it moves back.
She is scrambling onto this thing.
you sort of jump at it, and it like kicks up, and then starts to sprint away. And the guy just goes, and it comes back, and
Can I grab Mel and put her on the horse? Like a toddler?
yeah, like your horse.
No, the other horse. Just like...
Yours. Well, the horse is traveling back to Iollus, and
Yeah, and he's gonna...
you try to do that. The horse, he kind of like
He's chasing this
Let's go.
horse with Mel in hand.
I like to think that this happened like 30 minutes into the travel, where like we got on the horses initially, and then for whatever reason we got off, and now we're just in the middle of nowhere, looking like a bunch of
Yeah.
assholes.
Yeah, he's chasing this horse, like holding Mel by like the shoulders.
All right. Horse really fucking hates Mel for some reason, but I'll
lie.
ride this horse. Mel can ride on Iollus' horse. That horse is the stronger of the two, so it
Mel is going to literally like create the illusion of 4 identical walls trapping the horse,
Or you could do that. All right.
and then she's going to calmly step through the illusion and jump onto the horse.
Dex?
Roll another animal handling at disadvantage.
You loved a disadvantage. Okay, that is an unnatural 1.
Natural 1.
A
You try
slutty
to
1.
You try to get on it, but the horse lands a shot right in the middle.
Boo! It's that video of the dude trying to jump up onto the horse and gets kicked by the back legs.
Yeah.
He goes spiraling through the air.
Oh
It's
no!
like 4 hit points of
Oh
damage.
god!
And just clocks you in the head. It shouldn't be a big deal. You can.
Oh
if
my
you-
god, she's dead.
Mel
Oh,
unironically
shouldn't be.
pulls out a dagger.
Threatened
Alright,
the
alright,
horse.
alright. It's. I'm so sorry.
He's gonna
Listen,
grab Mel
you
by the
can-
head and like put her on his horse.
So that you can either pick a horse. I will ride this one. It shouldn't be a big deal. The green horse just kind of like sinks into the ground. It's a green. It's like a light green horse.
Mel will stomp over to the horse, very, very like with exaggerated, angry steps, get onto it.
Are you getting on the horse with Iollus or Iollus?
Whatever one was gestured, whatever one sat down for her.
So he basically just said ride with someone.
Okay, well then whatever. She'll get on with Iollus.
All right. So, question 1: why in God's name would you accept a Manticore kill request?
I have a question to answer that question with.
My favorite.
What is a manticore?
Manticore. That is a beast made from tragedy, most likely. Mostly murders. But
So we are 2 for 2 with animal killing
May-
quests that we don't know.
Mel like raises a hand, like she's like
Yeah.
internal. She's like, yeah, me too.
yeah, it shouldn't be a big problem as long as we get the drop on it. But yeah, it's
But, like,
got a
what is
big
it?
mouth.
Ask him like, what is it? Like,
Hold
what is
on.
it though?
No, hold on. I have a question. He lifts up his ring. He looks at Ellis. He looks back at the ring.
Pondering your hand.
Do you know
Mighty
what?
fine
Do you
jewelry.
know what this is?
Looks to be of the same make as my ring.
RC's
same make.
rare,
Oh yeah, don't let anybody know you have that.
like incredibly rare.
You're either gonna get jumped for it, hung for it, or stolen from. So it's like, just don't let
So
anybody
it
know you
would
have
be
that.
incredibly inconvenient to find another one of these for you.
Mine. Is that question number 2, where my ring came from?
I'm just very
No, these are not popular at all.
I am a little bit upset that you know of the details of our quest and that our benefactor does not. For the second time in 2 days, we are being sent to kill or steal from a very large creature that could cause us bodily harm.
Oh, this creature isn't that large. It's about the size of.
Mel points at a horse.
A little smaller than a horse, about half. About as long as the horse, half this tall.
Okay, good. So it is not a mountain-sized bird.
What?
He points back at the mountain.
You stole from the sky god?
He pulls the feather out of his like the back.
Mel sees that and like shoves it back in. Like, geez, don't. Maybe don't show that off. That's actually kind of maybe not.
First of all,
Don't want to get
what
its
the
attention
fuck?
again.
Second of all, 50 gold for that rock feather right there.
He considers 75.
I don't have 75. Yeah, absolutely do not ever let anybody see that right there. I mean, some people wouldn't know, but they would absolutely infer. Yeah, what questions are we on?
I'm sorry, Sky God?
Yeah, it's the god of the sky in this area.
He looks back at Mel.
They look at each other like,
See, this was the thing about... She told us to climb a mountain.
Science. I can't believe that the dog-sized beast that we're fighting with a third additional person was the second quest. They kind of just opened with the worst one, huh?
I think my caution, this asking about this meeting, was now warranted.
Yeah,
No, it's not.
It seems she kind of hit you in the side of the head with the short end of the stick, so
I have not come across this saying before.
that's because I made it up.
I like this guy.
It's a lie. Made it up.
But anyway, yes, we were sent to go steal a bunch of things from Zad. And we were told, would you say practically nothing or very little?
Just like a tiny hand.
Very little about our assignment. So I am a little cautious about attacking this monster. I have no intelligence about whatsoever.
I am interested. How do you know the Madame? We don't know her name.
Oh, this is a thing that I did not know.
He thinks, and he psychically asks Mel,
Do you think we should ask him what his number is?
There's no harm in trying.
What is your number? Do you have a number?
What do you mean by a number?
Okay, so he doesn't have a number. I think we are higher up in the scheme of this
I don't
woman.
like. The more I learn about this, the less I like it.
It is not very good.
he turns back.
Yeah, we a general idea of who the person at the top is. We know that she's female, and that we call him the Madame.
Hand
That's about
raise.
it.
Who is V?
We're under contract to subcontract.
Who is V?
V?
You and V. We. Who is we?
Give me a second. I'll come up with a name for an organization that I was like.
I shake your hand.
Yeah.
While you're thinking of that, I won't do anything. Actually, I was about to do something. I realized Austin would need to respond to it.
Rolls 5 dice, says nothing.
Yeah, we're technically a part of the Royal Purple from overseas, but we're a grounds operation division.
Please write down the Royal Purple Overseas Organization. I just want to have that as a note for later.
Mel, seeing this, will project out. It's funny too because we're riding on horses, so it's like stationary relative to us as we're moving. Just an image of Lovelock's likeness.
That was creative.
Yes, it is very strange, is it not?
I'm not. I was saying it.
Oh.
Okay.
Welcome to Sorcerer.
Yeah. I don't know who that is, but she's very pretty.
She knocks on you, come on.
Oh, this is the Madame
Your tongue catches as you try to point at this figure and say the name.
I am experiencing difficulty.
Wait, hold on. Say that again.
I got your tongue?
I am experiencing difficulty trying to speak.
Is this in your head?
Yeah, he's talking to Mel.
Mel.
Oh, hold on. Can I say, I point to it and then psychically tell Mel, I cannot say the name. I can freely.
No,
I cannot physically call her by name.
Mel gets a crafty smile, you said, okay, hold on. You've established that there's no thoughts don't bleed over. It's very intentional what we're talking. Okay, then never mind.
You transmit and receive.
I'll just share with the class here. Just Mel having the sudden thought of, I love doing things I'm not allowed to. Mel is going to replay her introducing herself to us by her name.
Wait, you can't replicate sounds, can you?
Yes, I can.
Wait, really?
Yep.
Can she do that? Does the intention of her doing that set off?
No.
Welcome to Sorcerer, baby!
Yeah. Well, that's interesting. I'm gonna pretend like I don't know that because that sounds like something I shouldn't know, but I'll keep that in mind.
Why?
So is your relationship
Wait, no,
to
wait,
this
ask
woman?
why. Why not?
You like,
There's-
hold the hand up.
Are you an employed
Yeah.
person?
Technically speaking, yeah.
Are you indentured?
No.
So you do this of your own free will?
Yeah, I get paid.
In money?
Yeah.
I have to check. Sometimes it is not all the same.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
But,
Sometimes forget that we trade jewels and
How did you come into this arrangement?
Oh, I used to be a hunter, familiar with the Luminarch Wilds, and they reached out to me on contract. And
They
now
reached out?
Like,
How?
there's like a point of respect for this guy in Mel's head. Like, okay, you are a hunter here. Yikes. Okay. So
Yeah,
you,
in
you are
these
capable.
woods, yeah. No, capable.
How did they say reach out to you?
person came up, said that I have a local sort of organization, said that we're interested in doing these things, and I said yes, because they said a good price.
He speaks to Mel.
Point of contention. They can see things here. They're aware of this goings on in this place.
Right. Ask him. What did they tell him about us?
What do you know of us?
You guys are two contractors getting paid to hunt a manticore.
He speaks to Mel.
So he has been misinformed.
Also, are we getting paid?
No, I've been promised no.
What did he asked? Hey, what am I getting for this?
Did she say we're getting paid anything? I don't remember.
Yeah, no,
You-
he
you-
did ask. Like,
you
what am
ask?
I getting for this? Why am I here? What did she say in response to that? What would she say?
Did you ask why are you here in terms of like the beach area and like this presence of finding
Oh,
her?
hell if I
Or did you
remember.
ask why are
Yeah,
you
what
doing the
did she
kill
say?
quest?
No, I said hell if I remember.
Oh, yeah.
As in
Oh.
I don't.
Because she had a lot of like I can't tell yous, but if you asked about like why should I do this?
Yeah, why
thing,
should I do this?
the
Why
thing-
am I here?
Yeah, you're getting paid.
Oh, she did
Oh,
say
You
I'm
can't-
getting paid.
You can get paid. She didn't mention any payment for you since you didn't
Yeah,
mention
right.
any payment.
Sure.
But
Yeah, she did mention payment. So technically, yeah, we are contractors. Yeah. But a lot of bullshit going on there.
Yes,
Do you wanna
that
tell-
is what we are.
Okay. I was about to say, do you want to tell him the absolutely batshit method of contact?
He looks over to her, and he looks forward, and it's just sort of like he sort of drops the conversation, but he continues to talk with Mel.
I do not believe it would be pertinent, as he has been kept from learning certain things for some reasons that it would lead back to his employer.
I guess.
And we have also established that they have ways of viewing us here. I do not believe we are as alone as we think,
Sure.
like the night in the village.
Nods.
They have ways of reaching us. So I think we
Oh yeah,
must...
by the way, the book was damn feelings journal. But from the last entry, from what I can gather, he was mentally manipulated in some way. He says he doesn't remember the most recent day. It went by in a blur.
How was he feeling?
I didn't pay attention to that part.
I mean, it was a feelings journal. What did he write?
Then what did he write?
what did he write about like the last page?
You know, he's
How was he feeling?
Was he feeling? He was feeling kind of distressed since usually he has a pretty steady routine of like he eats the same thing every morning. But like yesterday after he left in the morning, he can't really remember and like he was worried and he's looking forward to his appointment with the local doctor, shaman healer.
Mel's gonna tune in to Gorb or whatever his name
Gronk.
is. We haven't had much of a chance to talk about it. What is the last thing you remember?
I remember hopping onto a ship.
Okay,
and
so same as me. I wonder if... Oh, did I mention to you that I can't remember the past? Well, actually, I don't even know how much time passed. That's awesome.
That is not very good.
I hopped on a ship, and then I woke up next to you.
This has not been the most enjoyable experience I have had of that kind.
I think...
This was another attempt
Yeah,
at humor.
I'm for your sake, I'm blowing past it. I think whatever method was used to remove his memories might be what removed mine.
Do you think you were brought here?
I mean, I was headed... God, I don't even know where I was headed. Because I left on a ship towards a main continent, and then I woke up here. So I don't even know if I'm in the direction I set off for. I don't even know where I am. Assumedly, it's the same continent, because the lady says that he's at, like, Greenfield or whatever, but that could be complete bullshit.
I think we are not here of coincidence or circumstance. I think we are here for... I am just now thinking about our... the circumstances of our meeting. What was going on in that cave? We should really talk about that.
Yeah,
That was strange, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
you two seem to be looking at each other a lot here.
Oh no, he is dead ahead.
Yeah, we are... I should note, just like as a general thing, Mel is almost never looking at the people she's talking to.
Okay.
She has no reason to.
He intentionally did, like, he is looking ahead.
Let me like DJ like what about it?
Yeah?
What?
Clip that!
What did he mean by this?
What did he mean by this?
I just want to say, I told you oil purple ground divisions. Forget that. I shouldn't have told you that one. But I mean, it's not like it's a lie, but it's you just kind of lapsed in judgment of that one.
Don't worry,
Mel gestures to where, like, she had summoned the image and then, like, signs and says to him, tell him same goes for me, honestly.
Yeah, I think it would be better if we just sort of forgot each other.
Yeah, I sure am not getting paid to know this, so it's the Verdant Market. That's technically what I work for here.
Please write that down.
You already know it's a cover, and whatever.
The Verdant Market.
So I think we're on like our fifth question, right?
Oh, you.
Oh, did I finish
You
describing
took
the
that.
Manticore?
You took that seriously. Okay.
I mean, it's always nice chatting up people. It's 6 fucking hours. Like
I didn't know if you were
You
going
don't
to
wanna
stick
talk?
to the 20 question. Okay.
well, that's what I'm saying. I think we're on the 5th question of the 20. Yeah.
Mel is going to, like, tap on your back and then sign, because I'm realizing now how are you seeing...
She reaches around and does it in front of his face.
That's the only way it'll work.
Drawing the letters on his back.
I stabbed myself in the arm and was kicked in the face by a horse. I'm actually gonna rest on the 6 hours if it's all the same to you. So just you two talk and then you can fill me in once we get there.
Don't worry, we'll tell Gronk everything that you need to know.
Thumbs up.
Did you just...
You would know that Gronk
speak?
doesn't seem to sleep.
Thumbs up.
Besides your head.
I guess.
So, roll a...
Roll a rest check.
So here's the thing. She doesn't feel anything.
That's true.
So if she goes limp, she can technically just rest.
It's not
you
even,
tran-
it's not even going limp, because, like, while she is asleep, she is cognizant enough.
Oh yeah,
to,
she
like-
trances.
Yeah.
So yeah, she could just short rest.
No,
drow,
short-
drow
no.
broken.
No. Long rest. I'm a drow. 4 hours, long rest.
Yeah.
Get all your shit back.
My
That's pretty cool. And your
HP
spells?
and my spell.
That works. That's a super niche particularity to your character success there. I was gonna make you like roll for that and have a pretty high DC to like rest on a fucking horse.
But she doesn't
Oh, yeah,
feel
no,
anything.
I would have not suggested that with any other character, but
Yeah, she can do that.
that's awesome. Let's go.
She can do that? Yeah, she does that now.
Die.
Did I I think I got cut off last time, but I was trying to describe what a manticore is, right? Since it does not seem like you two know what we're hunting.
Would be very pertinent and very acceptable.
I already mentioned that these are creatures of tragedy. There's a class for them. There's normal, and then there's things that are born of things of bad taste.
I would like you to expand your horizon of explanation and tell us what a creature is.
Manticore, huge, oddly feminine face, but the jaw is...
He raises his hand again.
Yes.
How many legs does it have?
4.
Good. Okay. Does it have a tail?
Yeah.
Great.
It's got wings as well.
Okay. That was my next question, if you are wondering.
Yeah. It's a strictly evil creature. It talks, so if it starts saying things like, if you beg, you could, like, maybe I'll kill you quickly, or, like, whatever, so maybe stuff like that. But,
The bird could actually speak as well. That was not something I was expecting. It hurt a lot.
the bird... Wait, what? Wait. I didn't know it talks. Wild.
I was told almost nothing about that job.
I mean, like I said, that's kind of wild.
Yes, we almost died several
I
times.
wouldn't even have taken that. Well, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, rip. But anything else you know about the manticore? It's got
Claws, teeth.
yeah, the whole shebang.
Can it climb?
I believe this one's inside of a cave, so it doesn't
Oh,
really
inside
matter.
of a cave. Okay,
Yeah.
for that is very good information to know. How resistant is it to fire? If you would know.
Not at all.
Good,
Sure hope not.
good, very good. It's not poisonous, venomous.
No.
Perhaps, I don't know. Can summon chairs.
No. It would, if it was resistant to any of those things you said, it would be a first for me. But
Well,
this is only
these couple days have been a day for firsts, so I've come to stop expecting the normal things.
all right.
But
Well-
anyway, what it sounds like you are describing is a tiger, like a tiger, with a face.
Not really with the face. The face looks like a woman, but with its jaw sort of unhinging from the base of the neck. So,
Very bad.
not a great look, personally. But yeah, it talks. Don't really listen to it. It's not really. It's not like it's gonna say anything super prolific.
The dying never do.
That was crazy of you, but yeah. So I guess this is just one of those things sent to you by the Madame directly. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Well, I'll leave the remaining questions for things to ask me.
Are you accompanying us on our quest to kill this animal?
Yeah, I'll be with you too.
So how do you intend to assist us?
We're gonna fucking hit it a lot. I mean,
With your hands?
no. Oh yeah. See, I'm kind of like this chick over here. I'm a little bit odd.
Does everyone have the strange abilities on this planet except for me?
No. I mean, you look sturdy yourself. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen an orc before, but it
What?
was mentioned in the brief.
There are a lot of us. Have you never been east?
Not really. This is about the farthest east I've been.
Oh, you should travel east. It's fantastic. There are the
Really?
roaming plains, the fields of grain.
That sure does sound lovely.
I could take you home to the sacred valley if you want. It's a beautiful vista.
Are you buying me dinner?
I don't know. What are you hungry for? I eat.
Well, we
only-
can't eat now, but
I
we
eat
might
a
be able to make
special
something out of
selection of rocks and minerals, so I don't know if that appeals to your diet.
He kind of chuckles a little bit.
He just dead-eyed at
Also,
him.
just corn for no reason.
Yeah.
Spicy corn.
Oh, yeah, you can't talk.
Yeah, no, this is me, Nicholas.
How does that work, actually? So, you two traveling companions seem to be attached to the hip, but, you talk to yourself, or,
She talks through the hands. He
yeah,
slaps
but,
his hands together in like a vague approximation of like signs.
It's okay for me to call that bullshit, right? It kind of sucks. I mean...
You are free to.
Alright.
Would it make more sense otherwise?
I mean, it doesn't really matter, to be honest. It's not like I get paid to know things, so...
I do.
The more I know, the more complicated things get, so I just try to stay underground. But, I mean, is that it for the conversation? We putting a pin in it?
What do you plan to do to the animal? I do not enjoy walking into tight spaces with things that could possibly explode.
I have a great sword that I could just, pull out of thin air, and that's gonna be my...
He visibly like throws his arms up and like...
Yeah, I'm a special case. I just wanted to let you know.
Everyone is special.
It's part of the reason why they chose me. It's not like...
How did you get your special weapon that appears out of nowhere?
I was a young kid wanting... That's a bit of a tough topic for me personally, but yeah, just stupid mistakes. I was tough spot at the time, I guess, and I needed some extra hustle in the form of, well, power.
Did you defeat a sword in a battle of honor?
No, more so, kind of sold my... I walked into the forest at night, and
yes.
I found something.
We have done this. It was not very entertaining.
Why would you walk into Luminark at night? No one does that.
Yet again, our sources of information have been very few and far between.
Wild. Looks like someone wanted you dead.
Yes, that would be the case.
Yeah. So...
This has been true for quite some time.
I don't mean to be sort of non-conversational. I don't like talking about sort of, I guess, this.
I just, the last time I woke up in a cave with a strange person with godlike abilities, I almost lost my hearing twice. It wasn't a fun time. So I would like to know of the strange things you can do before they literally blow up in my face.
Oh, no, nothing that big. I mean, I've got... don't walk in front of me when I'm doing that.
That is a very pertinent piece of information.
I'll mention that one.
Thank you for relaying this to me.
Yeah. I mean, usually I try not to surprise people with acid, but...
Really?
Yeah.
Also another piece of information I find very valuable to my well-being.
Well, I was planning on being in the front anyways. Yeah.
Yet another piece of information.
Yeah, so acid, something I can do, part of my arrangement. And summon a sword, yeah.
Why?
Why is he so heated about this?
He keeps getting... His entire life, he's been fighting things that are animal or person. And in the last 4 days, he met somebody who can create thunderclaps, someone who can summon chairs, a giant bird, you, and now this guy. And he's a little upset that it's taken him this long in life.
Yeah. So, have you heard of a green hag?
Has he?
You want to roll for it? Roll for it, maybe?
Fuck it.
8.
Int was...
You ever heard of a story of cackling old ladies in the forest asking for children and men and like part of like a sacrifice they have to come back home?
The single women in the forest near you.
Well, that's... That was an odd amount of humor there, but
This was an
Green Hag-
attempted humor.
That's alright. Sometimes you send a lot of them out. Some of them land, some of them miss. But yeah, Green Hag, effectively just a wicked bitch who just wants everything not to go well for you, explicitly in their presence. It's
I have heard of such a creature.
One of those moments, one of those things happened to me, and now I'm blessed with this, and I have to do some not so great things now and again for her. We're having a heart-to-heart to here, so just so you know, try not to parrot this to anybody else.
There are very few people I literally could speak to about this.
Sounds good to me.
And one of them, I actually cannot speak it to.
Well then. Yeah, so, hopefully, we shouldn't be entering at night, but yeah, shouldn't be a big deal.
So you're going to waltz into a cave with an angry monster in it and start spewing acid at it. I want to have sort of a brief battle plan.
Yeah, that particularly, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna be summoning a sword and hitting it as well.
That is acceptable.
Alright.
Gronk!
Yes.
What do you think of this plan?
As long as Mel does not die, it sounds great to me.
Are you immune to acid?
I know Mel sure is not.
Gronk here would know that while Mel is not immune to acid, the shard mind itself, it can absorb it and refract it outwards.
Because acid is an elemental damage type?
So I'm sure at least once Mel has taken acid damage and then used that with an attack.
I simply wish to know what the positioning of our group should be. Battling in caves is never very fun, especially with a large group.
Yeah, I'm starting to think Mel probably taking the back burner, throwing things over our heads and such. You and I will be up the front. Try to keep it away from Mel.
Why are we going to kill this animal?
I don't know.
Did you question it?
No. I mean, like, it's my third time, so...
What other animals have you killed before?
Man. Have you... Alright, so... Usually I try not to, but sometimes some of the forest creatures that come in during night like to linger around during day, and sometimes my contracts are to kill some of those. So this can range between what do you call that? You ever met a creature with 6 glowing eyes and shadowy black fur and it can spin webs? It's got 4 arms.
4 arms and a face full of fangs.
And
Yeah.
he unlatches his mace for a second and just holds it above his head and gestures at the fangs and claws embedded in the top.
Nice. Yeah.
And he sets it back
I've
down.
killed some of those.
They are not very pleasant.
No, especially not great. There was this one time that we, as a group, this was a pretty big effort. Giant walking frog.
We
It
also
was like
saw this.
It was half dead, but it was sort of burning away in the daylight at the time. Sort of had to do something before people saw it.
He logs away some more pertinent information.
Just like Minecraft.
Yeah, that's kind of that. I mean, aside from just normal stuff like hunting down bears that make a habit of killing and eating people, hunting small game, deer.
What do you want to do?
Kill it and go home. Probably get a drink or two.
Is this your quest in life?
Run that by me again.
Is this your quest in life?
Ik west.
Your purpose?
I mean, if finding your purpose makes you feel better about what you do, sure, but cash kind of feels great, especially when it hits your tongue. So, like, it's just a job for me. I seem to be good at it.
Is this what you want to spend your life doing?
I mean, I would prefer to be on, like, the coast, couple ladies sipping drinks, but like,
So
it's
5
not
would you
exactly a
not?
free endeavor. Because living on the coast is kind of expensive. Also, it's not like I'm married either. I'd also have to
Why
move.
don't you go out and do those things then?
I don't know, man. You're kind of asking me for a 5-year plan when I've just been thinking about doing what needs to be done.
He just shrugs and
I would think that if you want something, you would set out until you've attained it.
Oh, well, I'm saving money, yeah. But I guess I could figure out how much that would be. I mean, I have to travel, but it can't be that expensive. Like,
You could simply just set out towards the shore.
yeah. But, like, I don't know of any cities that are explicitly on the water.
Do you need a city?
Well, I don't want to build a whole fucking home and ecosystem. Like, I like having markets and warm bed, kind of all that stuff to sleep in.
this is a sort of a novel sort of situation for him.
Yeah.
Huh.
Are we in the mood? This is the DM speaking. To continue a conversation with this guy? Or?
That's about it. That's all.
Fast forward.
I've exhausted my retinue.
All right, you guys end up coming from the forest. The ground takes, instead of like little babbling brooks running along through the grass with earthly red, it transitions into more of like a rocky kind of thing, and the grass gets a little bit greener. And in front of you stand like tall, 15-foot like clay, like hardened walls with it seems like grass is almost like, kind of like crusted over. It's different textures, and beyond that are adobe houses with straw roofs, and you can make out to be like red clay as the walls sealed. We're getting close here. I can't imagine. I just have to grab one thing from it since I live here, but
That is
we're gonna
good.
I rented these horses. We're gonna put them back in the stable, and I'll be right back.
What is a rent?
Rent. It's where you borrow something for money and then you give it back.
But you borrow something for money.
Well, I give somebody 5 gold, or like, these in particular were a silver each horse, but then I take it and then I
Then you
bring it
give it-
back, and I'm not paying for the horse and whole.
And since they give you your money back, yes?
No.
No? Why would you pay them for it then?
Well, because I don't want to spend the full price for a horse, but I kind of
It's
need a
cheaper.
horse.
Yeah, you've never interacted with renting things before,
No, you borrow the horse and then you bring the horse back.
right? But what if you ran away with the horse?
Then they would keep your money.
Yes.
But then, why don't they give the money back to you when you return the horse?
Because how are they supposed to make money?
What? That is not a job.
They breed and grow the horses. And
Yes,
they
you
feed
sell the
them and they
horse.
grow up. I mean, if you want,
Most people don't want a horse.
they
though,
do sell
for,
the horses
for a
but
long
if
time.
you want,
I want a horse.
Oh, all right.
Well,
Well,
you
that sounds like a you problem then.
You cannot sustain a life off of renting things.
I mean, are you talking to him? Yeah. Okay.
I assume he's talking out loud, and they're both having different conversations.
Yeah,
He's
but,
speaking out loud until I say that he's speaking psychically.
I mean, like, shit. I mean, I'm someone who uses it. I know that there's a decent amount of people who run it.
Do
Sounds
they
like-
own the horses?
Yeah. I mean, until someone buys them. Like, if you want a horse, you can like pay for it. But like,
Scratches his head.
yeah. I'll be
How do you intend on taking in more money than the horses are worth?
Well, it's sort of over. I gotta listen. All right, we gotta go. And he'll get off the horse and he'll like drag it up. He'll leave it there, and they kind of like. He gets up to a guy, daps him up, and he kind of like walks away, goes inside the city.
what is the city looking like?
Iollus is gonna lose his shit when he figures out what a landlord is.
Oh boy.
The city looks like.
Yeah.
It's the outside has a red wall. It's kind of patchy almost, but it's like a yeah, a red clay wall around the city. It's adobe, so it gets a mixture of elements to make the walls, and it's bleached with intertwined with some like wood, but mostly straw on top of it as well. And that's what's adorning all like the houses here. It's sort of like a small hut, and then there's a big one in the center. It's a circular.
How big is it? Like approximately?
City scale.
City scale, you could get end to end in about 25 minutes.
All right.
Oh,
So that's a pretty sizable city. Yeah, Mel will like.
Do I want to say that?
this is more of a town.
Mel will like.
I should say 15. Like it's not big.
Oh,
You
yeah,
can
this
see the other end of it.
This is more of a town.
Mel will sort of like whistle towards the guy before he like walks off,
Yeah.
and then like point at her eye, like thumbs up, thumbs down, point at the city.
Oh no. I didn't.
Thumbs up,
Yeah.
puts it underneath the cloak,
Yeah.
and then puts the cowl of her poncho up.
You know, if you actually like close the cloak, put it in your front, they would just. Wow. You'd be like, you could. How do you? With the eye, right? Can you even understand me? You can't even hear me, can you?
She like points at her. She points at the eye, and then points at his mouth.
You're reading lips. Got it.
What?
Yeah, lip reading. If you look at someone's lips, you can. It's an underground skill mostly. It's for people who may not be super reputable. But yeah, how do you get into cities? Like you've got a huge ball sort of laying to the right of your cloak. It's sort of.
She motions the ball so that like when she's moving forward, the poncho sort of like trails behind her, and it sort of like hides in like where the small of her back is.
Okay.
And she also like does like she points at the sun, then she gestures it going down, and then she'll raise the eye up like 50 feet.
Oh, okay.
And have it look down.
Pull that down. Yeah,
Yeah, she'll-
all right. So, okay. I was just figuring, like, if you put it in the front of your cloak and close your cloak, you'd just be a pregnant woman walking through the street. So, but,
She like cocks her head,
Whatever.
like she hadn't thought of that. Like
yeah. Are you guys planning on coming with me, or is it like,
Iollus has his hands on either side of the horse's head and he's staring at it.
are you making a friend there?
Continue.
Mel will like look down at herself, and then like consider trying to talk to him and be like, "It was just much faster to play telephone here. Can you tell him that I'd like to buy a new poncho? Do they have that? Is that something I can do?"
He waits a couple more seconds before letting go of the horse and sauntering back over.
Well, now I have to sign it to you again because you weren't looking at me.
He called bullshit on that like 5 minutes ago.
Looks, the eye turns over to him. You know what? I'm gonna keep on doing it because we're gonna be talking around people that aren't him.
Yeah, that
But-
sounds good. Okay. She wants to know if there's clothes here she can buy.
Yeah.
Or commission.
I actually know a shop that, well, it depends. Do you like, you guys have been in Catalonia, yeah. Do you like their sort of setup? It's red. It's some reds, blues, yellows, whites, and blacks. It's a bright cloak, but they specialize in that kind of thing. They may take a custom order. But
She
they have
points
some on the
actually.
shelf if you want.
She actually points at him, like what he's wearing.
Ellis.
Like, can you tell him that like I want something that like looks like this, but is made out of the stuff he's wearing? I need something that won't rip immediately. Something that will like give me some protection.
Oh,
And
I assume-
he is relaying this.
yeah, sure. I didn't get this cloak from here, but I think I have a spare if you wanted one. I mean, it'll be 5 bronze, but like
She'll shake her head like I need something to disguise my appearance also. It doesn't need to be immediate, just eventually. Out of character, there's an item I want. It costs something that I don't have right now, but you know, if there's someone in the town that I can have start working on it, maybe.
what kind of item are you looking for?
I can pull up the armor list.
This is a huge skin and game town almost like
It would be leather armor, so
leather armor.
Leather armor.
I don't have proficiency with it this level is the thing. I will have it proficiency with it next level. All right, so I want studded leather armor.
Oh yeah, so you want what he has.
Yeah. But in universe stylized as a poncho. Basically,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
imagine like those like armor like basically kilts or dresses that knights will wear. So basically,
Pleated skirt.
imagine that, but a poncho,
Ha!
but like with studs
Oh, hold on.
it.
That's fucking baller,
Yeah.
actually. Ooh.
Anything to raise my AC, dear God.
Yeah. Well, that's gonna be a month, but there is an armorer inside the town who sort of specializes in that.
Hold on. What armor am I wearing?
You need to give him some leather
I will check.
if you want a special.
Because I think we just said medium armor. And,
No, I do
wearing
remember
plate.
we did figure it out.
but there's different kinds of plate.
Yeah. So
yeah.
you are wearing chainmail.
Okay.
Chain, really?
That's what you get starting off. But you have proficiency with all armor. So if you wanted
Oh,
to
that
get,
is heavy armor. Why is that heavy armor?
Yeah.
That's
I
weird.
was thinking chain was heavy armor.
Why?
But bro, if you get plate mail with the shield, that's AC 20.
Yes.
That's goofy.
Give me that.
Eventually. at
You
some
cannot
point-
touch. You cannot touch me.
Yeah. So he visits another station, and this is gonna make him mad, but like he exchanges money with somebody, and he actually gets a cart along with them, and he's sort of pulling it. It's a big cart. Like this is like 5 foot by 5 foot, almost, and so he's kind of hauling this thing, and he's gesturing for you to follow him as you guys walk through the city, and there's a building. Looks very simple, but it's longer than most other buildings, and as you enter, it's various armors.
Eyes glow.
Most of it's leather. There is a chain like mail set there. It's expensive, but
I was gonna ask, are we going through a sort of marketplace ish? Is a market
yes.
near us? Great. I want to look for something.
Go ahead.
I want a beer vendor.
Beer vendor?
I'm looking for someone with like kegs or barrels.
No one in the center square selling it.
Fucking really?
No one's selling it. There's a bar like close by if you want, but yeah, there's no one outside.
Yeah, no, he's
selling that.
gonna.
Yeah, you walk into the bar. There is at the barkeep. You see there, it's someone. They've got two heads, by the way. They're a little long. The shirts sort of send it really odd. Except the configuration is that one of them's looking behind, and the other one's in the front. Sort of. It's a really weird arrangement.
I haven't seen that yet.
But no, you haven't.
I don't even know what you're
And,
referencing. I don't even know what this is.
there's that's on one end of the bar. There's also another individual looking to actually be serving drinks and doing everything like that. And along the walls, there's these big wooden casks, and there's smaller casks as well on top of them.
Yeah, you're just gonna go up and just slap his arms down. Hello.
All right, how can I help you?
I am looking for a keg.
Okay. Of what?
He
Mead.
He gestures around like maybe a foot wide, a little less. I want no. I need grain beer.
Bane? Yeah. I mean,
He gestures out like maybe like a foot by like half foot keg.
what,
Small
half foot
keg.
keg. Yeah.
Gallon, 2 gallon, maybe.
Do you have 8 bronze?
What's my money looking like?
Okay, so here's what I hate about this. We both start with 10 gold. So, unless you want to tip heavily, or just say that on our
Hold on.
person we have 10 gold in bronze.
Yeah, is it 10 gold cumulative or is it 10 gold pieces?
But also, like, imagine, like, 10 gold is a lot when you divide it up into bronze.
Yeah, silver, bronze
It's,
pieces.
how
you
it
know.
works is that what is it? Did I say it? I think D&D it's by tens, not by hundreds.
I'll be honest.
10 bronze, 1 silver, 10 silver, 1 gold.
1
I
gold,
kind of,
alright.
unless, like, if you have it figured out, that's fine. That's fine. I kind of would suggest we use the Ebenward method, which is 1 gold is $1,
Gold is $1.
Well, then I
and
have
we
a little bit
we
more
don't
gold.
talk about bronze and we don't talk about silver. Just make it as simple as possible.
I was thinking like 1s, 5s, 10s, you know? Like
That-
it's
that
still the
works,
same
dude.
thing. Like yeah, bronze is like
That's a
one,
good compromise.
silver's
of,
like a 10,
simplification.
gold's like a 50.
Yeah, what would that mean? We each have what, like?
But like
Gold would be
non-quantified, but like
Gold would be 100, silver would be a 10, and
Oh damn, we each start out with $1,000.
I mean that makes sense for me. I'm a traveling merc with heavy armor, but I don't know why you would have that. Unless
I
you
stole it off a corpse.
Still, I mean, if you run along a lot of corpses, huh? Also, you did loot a bunch of corpses.
I didn't find anything, but like we can say I did.
Yeah, no, he's gonna slap down.
That's our system now.
Yeah, he's gonna slap down the aforementioned
All
money.
right, so here's the thing. I have written down 10 gold pieces. How do I write this now?
So how
What do
much
I
did he want for it?
Yeah, just 2 silver would be nice.
2 silver.
So what is that? Help me
20
here.
bucks.
What'd you say?
A
Silver's
bronze
a
is 1, a silver is a 10, and a gold is 100.
Okay, so
I think
he has
10.
9 gold pieces, and
Yep.
if it's $20 and each is 100, that'd be 80 silver.
Yep, 80, 9 GP, 9 SP.
No, hold on. There's platinum. So I remember.
Platinum can be 1,000, right?
I like that. They're rare enough.
Okay, yeah, $1,000.
Those are buckaroos.
Right.
Uh,
I like thinking about money as cumulative amounts, right?
Yeah, and how much did you say bronze was? 5?
Bronze is $1.
$1.
1, 10,
How much
100.
did we were charged? How much for the inn?
The inn.
At the very beginning. Not the inn. The in the town. where
Village.
we slept over.
You did.
It was either 1 or 3.
It was like 3 bronze. I can't
Yeah.
remember.
Okay, 3 bronze. Then I will subtract another $3 from you. So
I need to like upgrade my money game.
I love
So, like,
math. hold on, that doesn't make sense.
No, yeah. How about we just have like a number, and it can be however many actual pieces of metal, but I have a number of currency.
I'm just gonna say you have
Yeah, there we go. 977.
bucks,
Yep.
and then we can do the math after the fact.
Correct. Yes, that's how you should do it.
We can like convert it relative to the gold, silver, bronze.
We start with 1,000 currency.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that changes a lot of the. Okay, now that the money system's changed, a lot of the current event, the previous events, just like excise that from
Retcon.
your
Yeah,
head,
correct. So, yeah, he's actually gonna pay for another one. Do you have another one of these? Could I get 2?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
2 works.
Charge him another
Another of the same
silver.
thing.
2 silver.
2
So
silver.
another 2.
Okay, so that would be another
Another 20.
$20. I love doing math.
There we go. Yeah, no, he gets both of those, and he just belts them onto, like, belt. Yeah, no, he just straps these on. Goodbye, I appreciate your patronage.
And I do you as well.
Incidentally, what is the species, like sort of demographic here? Like,
Primarily human. You see a couple gnolls actually.
okay.
They're in chains.
Oh,
Oh.
So you get your beer. You imagine at this point as well.
she's been
you
chilling with the
split.
guy.
Okay, and have you? Because did you? For some reason, my mind split you guys up. Are you guys as a party right now?
I think we split up because he wanted to go into the bar.
Yeah, he just broke off
So
briefly
as
and
that
popped
happened,
that.
all right. So you
And
walk
we're
into the
talking.
armor.
We're walking to the timer. Hey, can you hear me? By the way, like, what's the range on this?
Yeah, I think for good.
Wow, that's
Very
Damn.
useful, isn't it?
yeah, that's actually like.
Gronk, is there something you wish to say?
There's a range on it. Yeah,
What's
yeah,
the range?
It probably about like.
30 feet,
I was thinking.
60 feet.
I'm not gonna do the range.
Hold on.
this time.
What's the range of telepathy?
Yeah.
The spell, the D&D
I
spell.
don't think is there a telepathy spell?
I'm pretty fucking. It's a spell or a skill.
There's a feat for telepathy. I don't know if there's a
No.
spell.
What's the range on it?
I'll say 30 feet.
30 feet.
Oh, that's rough, because that's actually something we need to factor into combat scenarios now. All right,
Yeah.
that's fine. We'll make do.
That's your character. I'm not exactly jumping for joy at the idea of you guys. Yeah, cross-continental communication. Woo!
Just,
mean, I have a
hey,
magical-
Hey,
yeah.
just you wait until I get to level 6. You're gonna hate that.
All right.
Where you get what? Teleport?
No, I can talk to people over a mile away.
Wait, what spell is that?
It's a thing. It's from an archetype. It's a secret. You'll see. Mel goes, like, "Hey, can you hear me?" And then there's no answer. It's like, all right. Fine.
Beep, beep.
Anyway, she'll like tap the guy on the arm and be like, point at his leather stuff, point at the poncho, then point at the shopkeep. Like, yeah.
Yeah, that's what's in there for sure. How do you talk to people?
She just shakes her head.
All right, I can speak for you. Do you have a notebook or something? Do you write?
She writes, if for only her own amusement, she writes "not in common" in Drow, and then shows it to him.
I'm gonna assume you don't write common.
She gestures like highlights it like.
Yeah, you're awesome. So he can do it. I mean, I don't really know what you want me to do about this. So it's like, unless you got your.
All right. So she will try to scribble out in common. What is a basic word that she can know?
It's pretty complicated.
She ends up writing like, have demand money.
I mean, yeah, he charges money.
She like gestures at him and then gestures at the guy like.
How much?
She like looks over for where Iollus is. Like, man, I actually missed this guy already.
He's kind of wading through the crowd, trying to make his way through.
There's not a lot of people. Like, you've seen maybe about 15 people.
Yeah, but he's thudding his way over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once we get into 30 feet, she's like, "Hey, can you tell him to? I want to place the order. Can you have him place the order?"
The
for
Google
me?
Fi subscriber you are trying to reach is not available.
Mel pulls out her gun and shoots you.
Yeah, I will do that. Hello, you are trying to buy clothes.
For who?
He points at Mel.
Great.
She wants them made.
Alright, well, I'm gonna have to take some measurements. Do you just bring any material, or are you just gonna buy some
He points.
stock?
He points at Ellis's clothes.
That kind.
Alright, so I'm pretty sure I have those in stock. So you're looking for studded?
Yes.
Thumbs up, and then like she'll see the signing, heavy quotations, like in this sort of style also.
She wants that made with that material.
So do you want like?
That.
Do you want a leather poncho or a studded
Yes.
leather poncho?
Studded leather poncho.
Second thing, yeah.
That'd be a little. Well, that's wild.
Can you make
sure.
it?
I can. It's not gonna flow like a cape poncho, but like it'll work.
I have a suspicion she doesn't care.
All right.
I mean, no, kind of, because like if you, again, like those like leather dresses, studded leather dresses that I'm thinking of that like knights wear, like those like aren't. The different segments aren't always attached to each other.
Did you want different segments? Did you want like leather strips as a poncho? I thought it was just a simple.
So you know
single poncho.
You know a Roman legionary's.
Yeah, it's got the
kilt?
strips that make a kilt
with studs.
That's
of
what you wanted.
metal.
I thought you just wanted one piece.
No.
as like a thing.
It's not a storm cloak.
I also don't think it's necessarily like just strips either. There are probably like layers to it where it's like,
Yeah.
like she can move her arm out of it, but it mostly covers her.
Yeah.
I can do that for you. It's gonna be how much is it? You have that studded leather.
So here's the thing: Mel doesn't actually have that money right now, and so she will communicate to you. It's like, hey, by the way, like, he does like payment upon finishing it, right? Like that's a thing.
Money has no value to me.
Okay. Well,
So-
you're the only one I can talk to.
So would you like me to pay for this?
I don't think you have the money either. How much money do you have?
How much money does this?
There, now, hold on. Let
creation
me
cost?
answer for Austin.
Yeah.
The answer is it costs
45. Wow.
45 gold, which would be, Jesus, what would that be in
45?
our money?
Yeah, that'd be $4,500.
Yes. No. What?
4,500 numbers.
Hold on.
Well, it's 45
I
times
fucked
100, which is
Yeah, you are
4,500,
correct.
yeah.
You are correct. It would be $4,500.
Do you do layaway?
if you're asking about payment, I take half up, half at the end.
All right. So like, can we convince our new green friends to spot us for like?
However much money is that?
How much money do you have?
opens a pouch. Like 900.
All right. Well, I have 1,000.
Really?
But also we're getting paid.
I think that'll work. Hey, we have like 1900 now.
You can also tell him like we can pay him a little extra once we finish the commission. We're gonna be loaded after that.
Yeah, we have money coming in, so we'll pay you once it's made.
You guys are 350 short.
Yes, for the first half. First half is a payment. We'll have more.
I think we both look at the other guy.
Yeah, you just slowly turn over to
Ellis.
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 Yeah, he's sort of like
Elbow nudge.
His face kind of drops down for a bit, and he's like, yeah, whatever, sure.
You are a true friend.
Yeah, here you go.
We all now have no money.
Yeah.
You all pool your money together to
3
get
gold, 5 silver.
So that costs
$0.
however much it does. Also, I hope someone remembers that we need to pay this man back once we get the payday from the thing, because I won't.
Well, we'll only get your armor if we pay him back.
That's a good point.
That's why layaway works.
How much would we owe him then? It would be...
You owe him 3 gold and 5 silver.
Owe him 3, so that's 305.
300 gold and 5 silver.
Well, not 300. You don't owe him 300.
We owe him in total 305.
You said in total that it was 45 gold, right? So and then we
45 gold.
multiply that by 100
So
make it so it's 4,500 bronze.
And we paid
But it'd
him.
be 450 silver or 45 gold. So
I'm gonna
he
trust
spent
you.
$3. So he spent 3 gold and 5 silver
Yeah.
to equal 350 bronze. It's like you don't owe him a ton. Well, okay, 3 gold's a lot, but
How much do we owe him? 3...
3 gold.
5 silver.
I love math. I love shopping.
I love bridges.
Don't worry about paying me back. It's fine. I take this on the chin. It's your first time hunting a manicore, so I'll give you as nice gestures I can give you.
I suspect this will end about as well as the first assignment.
I think it'll be better, but considering what you guys did there, so that was
I fucking hope so. Jesus.
yeah.
Wait, hold on. I can't say Jesus. We can't make
What's the
Mecha
drow
Jesus
god?
again.
Drow God?
Oh, I'm not gonna fantasy swear. I might be a dork and a nerd, but I'm not gonna fantasy swear. It's not happening.
Now you know why I made Mecha Jesus.
Yeah, I'll have that done for you by a month. I'm not doing moon cycles. It'll be a month.
The gang gets consecutively less fantasy.
Look, man. There are some games where high fantasy stuff is fun, and then there's sometimes it's inconvenient. It's inconvenient, you know.
The American dollar.
How many American dollars do I have to pay you to pay?
I mean, you could just
to
say,
make me
"Hey,
watch
it will
that?
be done in 30 days," right?
Yeah, 30 days. Well, so we should head out.
Yeah, let's do that. I don't want to fight a cave beast in the dark.
So it's morning now. It's like 9 a.m.
Yeah, let's go fight
it?
it.
Yeah, because it was.
Did he
3 a.m.
sleep?
No, it was 3 a.m. when you guys met up with him.
Oh,
Yeah.
3 a.m.
Yeah, because like we woke up
Okay.
really early in the morning. Yeah.
Right. I heard PM for some reason. That's fine.
No, anyway. So yeah, we ride out.
He's with the cart, and
What's in the cart?
cart empty, but it's got burlap. It's got like leather, not leather, but what is the fantasy equivalent of a tarp?
Canvas.
Canvas, yeah. Like,
You
I'm
know,
sorry,
that'd be
no,
just
that-
burlap, like a burlap.
Burlap or
burlap.
canvas, yeah, burlap.
stuff like that, and like some tie-ins.
So I can infer what he's using this for.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
This is for the manticore.
So
The Manticorps.
You guys leave the city.
Yeah, we leave. So on the way there,
So I just want to double down. Your plan of attack for killing this monster is to walk towards it and hit it very hard.
I mean, I have to get there somehow, right?
Okay. How about I suggest a plan of action?
You have something to bait it
Oh,
with?
yeah,
I mean, it's
maybe
not
t-
smart, so it'd be possible to, like, lure it with something, but unless you have like a baby or something, it's not really gonna work.
He pats the big kegs he has.
Also, if you probably should tell him what I can do, so he doesn't lose his
She
mind.
does a bunch of very fierce things with fire, light, and sound, and
Not fire, really. It's more just like
what would you call it?
radiant.
I mean, you could call it that. It's just sort of light that burns things. What else would you... Radiant energy. She burns things with this beam of light.
Yeah, she'll just like
Like the fucking sun, or
Yes, like the sun.
she'll like raise a hand and like the crystals will absorb the light and they'll glow, and then she'll just like shoot a squirrel.
wild.
Yes, it's very strange.
So, rips the squirrel. First of all. Second, I would call it crazy, but I'm also crazy. So.
Yes,
yeah,
you are.
Yeah. Once we
How
get
do-
closer to the tree line, I'll have Eddie carry this thing.
Wait, hold on.
You named your horse?
How does he work with other people?
I think there's a group of them that have these
Are there
abilities.
are there other people with your
I was
abilities?
going to
him,
ask,
please.
your group that you work with, are they all granted these strange
Yeah,
abilities?
he'll actually stick out his tongue, and there's like a black sigil on it.
He immediately sticks his own tongue out and tries to look at it.
I mean, orcs don't have especially long tongues, so you wouldn't be able to look at it. I mean,
Mel,
can
is
I?
there a mark on my tongue?
Yeah.
What?
If you look at it, there's a mark on his tongue.
What does it say?
It's just a sigil.
Stick out your tongue.
Most sticks out her tongue. It is covered in crystals.
There's nearly nothing on it, really.
There's nothing?
Just sort of a
Anything.
grim
Do you
realization.
see anything?
I don't see anything, but there's also a big rock in the way.
Well, okay, I should say, like, if you look at the art that I commissioned of this character, you can see what is underneath the crystals.
Can you?
So can I see through the crystal? Is there like a
same
warp?
sigil. It's a warp of a sigil, yeah.
Yes, you have the same one.
What the hell?
Yeah, I thought something was like
Ask
like
him where
this
he
would
got it.
happen.
Ask him where he got the sigil.
So
Your
how...
guys' sigil and his sigil are not the same.
Oh,
Okay.
that's
Can
very...
you describe them?
But we have the same one.
Your guys' sigil is... Oh, how do you describe
Is it a shape or is it
Have
characters?
you guys seen, like... This is whacked, I'm sorry, but, like... I just need...
Were you about to say, have you seen an emoji?
No.
Lord, forgive me.
Austin.
How do you do, like... Okay, it's the star where it's, like, this... Like one of those stars. Let me write it
What?
down. It's an orb in the center of it with a hand, and then there's 2 stars below the hand. And then
That's
there's
a lot
big
more
star,
detailed than I expected.
Yeah.
And this is on his or ours?
Yours.
That's ours. What does his look like?
It is 3 lines. That's it.
Okay, so
3 lines that are clearly 3 lines, or
like-
3 lines as in the Roman numeral 3?
Just like 3 lines.
Okay.
oh my god, he's been copyright claimed by Adidas.
Done.
I can't believe this.
Yeah,
This
so-
sucks.
There
And
are
it's
other-
under the crystals.
This is a little bit of bullshit.
No,
yes,
it's
no,
under
it's on your skin. When did this happen?
Yeah. That's not something you can really ask me because I'm losing I've lost memory.
I
have a
didn't. I
question.
wasn't aware of this.
I have a question for you. When's the last time you've looked at your tongue?
Now.
Before then.
No, literally it's the first time. I've never had the reason to look at my tongue before.
You've never like looked in a pool of water and stuck out your tongue for any reason?
Why would I do that?
You've never opened your mouth around another person where they would be able to see you and say, "Hey, what's on your tongue?"
I have been alone for the last 2 weeks.
That's better. That's a better gauge of time than me.
Well, I mean, I think this has something to
How
do.
visible would a little mark be when you're talking to somebody? Because like it would be dark in your mouth, and you're also unless you're going like
Yeah, unless you really went, ah. Oh, wait, he did do that.
with what?
Oh, I did say that he did that bit when he was pronouncing his name.
Couldn't see his name. Oh, yeah. That blanked. You guys see that happened before I had to keep in mind.
Yeah, no, I
So
know.
it's like-
So we'll just, that bit didn't happen. That's a non-canon bit. It's a funny anyway.
Or like she didn't see it.
Yeah, okay. But anyway,
Yeah, I assume this has something to do with this strange, the nightmare dreams.
Do you wanna ask her? I wanna ask her.
Hey, you know what? That's a great question. Hey!
I just imagine her like beautiful, like tranquil, like paradise in like a pool. She's got like some music playing. She's like reading a book. She's got her hair all did up, and it's just like, hey!
Yeah, it's just
Just stumbles off her chair.
Yeah. Yes, dearie?
Why is there a mark on my tongue?
It's just so you can't talk about me to other people.
Why?
I'm not exactly a common occurrence.
Oh! Really?
What is she
you know
saying?
that.
Could you tell me what she's saying?
She said she's not very common, so
No.
we shouldn't talk about her, and that's why the marks are on our tongues.
She could have just asked us.
That's what I was about to say.
Oh, you guys wouldn't have said yes to that.
Why would I not have?
Because I have to magically touch you and put a brand on your tongue to prevent you from speaking about me. It's not exactly a yes and from everybody.
Ask
I
her when
encountered.
she did that.
When did this happen?
Oh, that would be the dream.
I thought as much.
Yeah.
So, it happened in the dream, so I think that's when
I
we
didn't
were,
expect you
picked
guys to
up.
find that out, no. But, yeah, that sure did happen. I guess this is the time I should say I'm not responsible for the white mist.
No, I assume that was the fishman, Rorik.
Yes.
Hey, what's with the numbers?
The numbers?
Yes.
I'm sorry. This must get dull, but I can't tell you.
You're right about one thing.
Let me guess. She said she can't tell us.
She can't tell us.
I would love to splurge, but I just...
Follow up
All right, no,
question.
hold on. All right, I have a question for that. Her. Can she tell us why she can't tell us?
Is there a reason you are being discreet about this information?
No, I'm sure the answer is yes. Ask her what is the reason.
What is the reason you can't speak of this?
I mean, I can't say. Like, if you're just gonna...
Why?
It's not time.
What if I were to simply not do this?
You walk away, and I guess I'd have to find somebody else.
What if we both were to leave?
I mean, it's just the same thing I said.
You want to roll something for that? Like you want to like roll like insight
No,
or something?
he's thinking to himself. And he remembers the fact that Mel did actually somehow manage to circumvent it. And he decides not to talk about that. And he stops thinking about the ring.
Yeah, that ends.
You see why I was kind of hostile when she first showed up?
No, it makes a lot of sense now.
I don't like it when people with that much power act so blasé and casual, and everything they do is just so she's so whimsical and quirky. Like what is the fact that she doesn't have to account for what she can do. I don't like it. It means that she doesn't have anything stopping her.
The lion does not account for the plight of the mice.
You guys just have dark vision, right?
I have dark vision, she has greater dark vision. Yes?
I believe so.
Yeah.
That's what we elected for the eye.
That's fine.
Why? That's a very leading question.
We're not anywhere yet.
DM moment.
It's bright outside.
It is.
I mean, yeah, for the cave, that'll be a definite.
Oh, yes. I apologize, my friend Iollus, the human with a splitting headache.
Oh yeah, by the way, was that guy listening in on the conversation? Ellis? Was Ellis listening in on the conversation?
I assume he was just sort of riding alongside us.
Sort of. Yeah, he was paying attention. Like, you saw him look over, and then he was like, squint his eyes, started paying attention to what's in front of him. As you picked up, he's not especially interested in learning secrets or anything. As soon as you showed him, like, started telling him, like, odd stuff about where he's come from, he just started to tune it out.
Yeah, which is like fair. He doesn't have a metaphorical anvil over his head.
Yeah. So, apologies, my friend. I started this conversation in an attempt to form a strategy. Mel, do you have any input on this before I continue?
I think he knows what to expect more than us, so
Okay.
he should tell us everything he knows.
He has told me about the monster. I shall relay this information. He slaps the keg, and then you're trying to remove a bear from its cave. It is unwise to simply walk inside. But, if I know something about caves, is that they take on smoke. So I think we light a fire at the mouth of this cave.
I mean, sure. I'm gonna be tactical about it. Shouldn't be a big problem.
So then, the monster is either forced to endure this smoke or emerge through the fire. Either way, it is good for us.
All right. So do you guys spend some time like looking for wood, gathering things?
No, he brings the keg up. This shall suffice.
And Austin doesn't know if that's flammable or not.
Oh, it is.
Yeah,
Alcohol
grain
is
beer.
extremely
Grain
flammable.
beer?
He went out and specifically got pure grain beer alcohol.
God, I'm just reminded of a fucking. There's this campaign I watched. There was a fire starting. It's like, oh no, the fire. Well, don't worry, guys. We're in like a pub. So I'll douse it with it, and everyone's like, no.
Yeah, no, he got distilled beer, so...
And I can light it from a distance too, because I can just.
So basically, I'm goblin slayering. We're gonna... He explains in more detail. He plans to approach the mouth of the cave, just uncork both of them, just pour a bunch of alcohol into the cave and light it on fire.
Let's go.
And then wait.
All right. Well, that happens.
Oh yeah, so we approach the mouth of the cave?
Yeah, the cave. It's actually. It looks. It's a little. It's not a outside rock cliff. It's a little bit of like a hill almost.
So it
but
goes
also,
down?
It goes down. So it was very easy to have the alcohol just slick down.
I want to do some more preparations. Iollus starts going around and collecting limbs to make a spiked barricade. And he starts to set them up in a position that we will decide right now.
I like the idea of Mel being behind a barricade because I can just snipe from a distance.
Yeah, either you're behind a barricade so you could travel this length, or you're directly behind Iollus. And then we could trade front
So
runners.
here's the thing: Iollus is really good with an ally next to him.
Yes.
I think actually it would be more tactically viable if Ellis is that ally and Mel is just in the background.
Alright, so my main thinking is with positioning, you need clear line of sight.
Sure.
So if you're behind one of us, or our group, you can't really...
Yeah.
So I'm thinking the barricades would be one of you, but also don't want you actually alone. So I'm thinking, what's the breadth of your abilities actually right now? Your combat
Extremely ranged.
Okay.
I basically here I can give you the quick rundown. All of the spells that you haven't seen so far are either defensive or roleplay based. So basically just everything you've seen so far, right? Thunderclap, Psychic Attack, and Catapult. I'm planning on using like a couple catapults just off rip, just to like get
just
him
do
down.
damage, yeah. So
I also have Fairy Fire now. So if you want, I could just light him up like a Christmas tree and then have.
well,
you
he's
two-
already gonna be on fire.
I'm saying like mechanically though,
Yeah.
that might be.
So here we go.
He takes his time and he look at figure E here, barricades, spikes pointing inwards.
Okay.
And
So
then-
you want to figure E.
Yeah, figure E. Mel, Ellis, Iollus.
Okay, so this would take you about an hour to
Yeah.
set up.
No, he's willing. He just immediately starts.
And I
And
want.
also enlists the help of the other two, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
He tells them what he's going after and he...
So the basic formation here that we've set up with these wooden barricades is the sort of mouth of the cavern is amongst these trees. There are two barricades leading out of it that are sort of like diagonally pointed, sort of to open up a passageway.
With spikes pointing inwards.
And Iollus and Ellis are going to be standing right there. And then there's a barricade behind the two of them. And then behind that barricade is where Mel is. I think that's pretty good. The only addition I would say, but I don't think we have the time for this, is maybe like... Yeah, we don't have time to fortify this, really. I was going to say maybe like a little hole or something to surprise them. But...
You want to make a foxhole?
But, like, it can fly. Like, we should keep in mind that it can fly.
This is immediate. What I want it to not do is immediately drag one of us.
Right, sure.
So this will allow all of us to just jump it first turn, then we can... And, you know what these are good for is standing behind.
Mm-hmm.
Once it takes up into the air, you get down, you're behind spikes.
Yep.
So, he's going to uncork his kegs. He's going to pour both of them into the mouth of the cave. And he's going to chuck them aside. And he readies his shield and mace. And he signals to Mel.
All right, yeah. Mel will launch a beam of radiant light into where the alcohol is to light it. And then she's going to pull back behind the barricade.
Oh yeah, as this is happening, there's a stomping that is getting rapidly closer and closer, and it stops
From what direction?
inside the hole.
Inside the hole?
That's
Great,
good.
yeah.
Just stomping, and there is a inhumane screeching.
Yep.
As,
Roll those numbers.
He's rolling a d4 to see how many manticores there are.
yeah.
Nicholas, why do you say
Wild.
words?
All right, so you got 1 point down from maximum damage. You did like 9 fire damage.
As this fire lights and races down.
It races
Nice.
down, yeah.
Also, he's on fire now.
Yeah, so the manticore sort of leaps out of the hole. It starts flapping its wings. It is on fire, and you just see this hideous gaping maw of, wreathed around it. Just red furs and claws seem to be tiger limbs.
He was going to give Ellis the first attack, and he's going to defend Ellis as he attacks.
Mm-hmm.
That is their.
Unless initiative says otherwise.
Do we get a first
We're
attack,
gonna
or is
roll.
it about to initiative us?
We're gonna roll initiative.
Okay, yeah, initiative time.
Since you guys got a surprise round,
Got it.
it is about 20 feet in the air as of right.
Oh, I love to hear that.
It went right up.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, defensive positions near these spike barricades. Or actually, he's next to Ellis. Has his shield up, ready to protection fighter him. I rolled a 15 for initiative.
Mel
Woo!
gets... Jesus, Mel.
Oh yeah, she gets a bonus to that too, doesn't she?
Yeah, I'm seeing what it is. Yeah, so my initiative is 21.
Jesus!
Yikes.
Yeah, well, hey, that's great for us, actually. Get it out of the air.
I don't have anything that will do that mechanically, but I can just throw rocks at its wings. Maybe Austin will give me something for that.
Cripple its wings as fast as you can. See if you can just cut a wing off. Actually, what are your spells?
So here's what I got to work.
Offensive spells?
I can mind blast it. I can throw a catapult at it. Are there rocks around here, by the way? Just like little rocks on the ground.
Few and far between.
Hey.
Oh, what?
We definitely had some spare barricade spikes, right?
Oh yeah, sure. Okay, that works.
Launch ballista bolts at it.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, so that was.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, like they're not tied to your barricade. They're just set up there.
Now, do I upcast? Is the question.
Yes. Reduce all damage we take at the beginning of the fight as much as you can.
Because the only reason I would need a second level spell is invisibility, depending on how bad things get. Yeah, I will. And there's not really any other spell that I would want to upcast anyway, unless Sphere of Fire. No, all right. Yeah, I will upcast Catapult.
All right.
So I'm gonna need it to make a Dex save.
Oh, it might actually be good at that.
Sure is, huh?
You know what? Things can always roll badly.
Hey, God knows we do.
The DC is 12.
It's not a high DC, is
It's
it?
not.
Surprisingly enough, it fails.
Let's go.
Oh my God, it fit. At second level?
Alright.
Ooh.
It's some catapult time. So let's see. That is 4d8.
Ooh.
Oh. Oh.
Let's see. So, let's it's bludgeoning if that matters. Let's see.
Does not.
5, 7. Oh gosh, 8. 13. So not a especially great roll, but 13 bludgeoning damage as Mel whips a hand and violently hurls a wooden spike straight through its wing.
For 13 hit points.
Hits the wing. It drops down by 5 feet just because of that. It's still in the air, by the way.
From memory, I don't believe
All right,
manticores
second
inherently
up in
have
the
any.
turn order.
Ellis, I assume, yeah?
Anything.
Or the manticore.
No. Yeah.
Ah, here it comes.
All right.
Watch us get jumped from behind.
Give me.
Us? You mean watch me get jumped from behind? You guys are sort of just in the middle. So who's next?
I know who's next right now. The hidden foe for sure.
Some goblin starts slingshotting stones at us.
Hey, no, it's the gnome woman from episode 1 from For Revenge.
Right. Number 3, Iollus. So, you see Iollus kind of hold his hands up, and from the air, almost like a blood red wooden greatsword sort of appears, and it's got hair lining the back of it, and it's a single blade. And in summoning that with, oh shit, is that an action? Damn.
Okay, no, hold on.
Wait.
We had preparation.
Yeah,
Why wouldn't
yeah,
he have summoned
he
it
would have
before?
summoned that beforehand for sure. But with his action, you see him. He's gonna hold his hand out, and sort of from the palm of his hand, a black energy shoots out a green beam at the manticore here. Damn. He fires this. It sails right under the manticore, and kind of has a shit moment here. Iollus, your turn.
Sounds like it is my turn, isn't it? Still far outside of melee reach, yes?
Yeah.
Now, we come to a very defining moment. Do I switch gear and go for the crossbow, which will do not a ton of damage, or do I keep defensive up?
It's also noteworthy to note that dropping gear is free, which means you could attack it this round with a crossbow. But picking up gear takes an action, which means if you wanted to swap back into melee, that would take like a turn.
I'm like, that's one of the it depends
It's
how,
2 items.
Depends how complicated what you're doing is.
It would be
between an action or
it would be
bonus
swapping
action.
from a melee weapon and a shield to a crossbow and back.
I think
So
swapping...
crossbow.
Yeah,
if you,
it would...
If you threw your shit on the floor, I would give you a bonus.
But I would have to
action.
pick it back up.
But you'd have to pick it back up.
That's what I'm saying.
yeah.
Like dropping on the ground is fine, but picking it back up might take an action.
Yeah.
It's still firmly outside of melee reach, is what I'm saying, yes? Yes.
He told us what did he expect, right? Ellis did.
It flies.
Ellis never mentioned it had any like ranged abilities, right?
No.
There's no reason.
I asked Ellis to tell us what to expect,
Yeah,
and he
there's
didn't
a-
say that it
There's a
has
reason,
range.
yeah.
So we have no reason to.
Yeah, no reason to
waste-
expect it.
Waste resources on like.
Bringing it.
My point is, I think it would make sense for you to wait.
Can I get a... Ooh, actually... Ooh, okay, hold on. I don't have any of the really, like, abilities ready. Oh, hold on! I have maneuvers ready.
Mm-hmm.
Can I ready action a maneuver?
Yeah.
It is an action, yes?
Well, one of them is. It really depends. You can't ready a bonus action, but you can ready a main action.
Is bait and switch a bonus action?
Bait and switch is you moving.
It's movement. So, you can ready movement, right?
I don't know, but I would imagine
Can't
so.
ready.
No?
Like, ready action, I'm going to do this.
Oh, you can do that.
Yes.
But remember, he has to be adjacent to you.
I am right adjacent to Ellis.
You are not.
You're
What are
5
you
feet away
talking
from
about?
him.
Yeah, it's...
There's a 5 foot gap between you.
Adjacent means you are literally, your icons are touching.
Yeah.
I moved towards him and I read. Well, I'm not going to be able to do anything this round, so I'm
Okay.
going to ready an action. I move over to him and prepare a bait and switch.
Okay.
All right.
And I will say, do you think I should be forced to declare which person's AC I'm raising with the bait and switch now?
No, you do that when it happens.
Great. Okay. Yeah, I move towards Iollus, and I prepare a bait and switch for when the Manticore attacks.
Yeah, I also want to slap it with a fairy fire because that will give both of you advantage forever.
Oh man, you
but-
should have. Oh, never mind. No, you
but-
shouldn't have done that now.
But I want to wait until it's on the ground.
Until it's grounded. Correct. All right, that's my turn.
All right, Manticore flies up.
Cool. It takes fire damage.
It does. The Manticore dives.
You were saying the Manticore
Dies. It just
No.
Gmod ragdolls out of the air.
It dives actually far.
4.
Oh, backwards.
So,
Fair enough.
4, 5, 6, 7,
Still in my range.
8, 9, 10.
And this
Well,
is the
okay.
exact benefit of
Here-
our arrangement.
It'll fly here like 40 feet, and then it'll spend an action. Actually, it'll roll
Yeah.
as well. Put himself out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have a roll. It'll like flash around trying to put itself out.
He is no longer burning.
Matt, it's up to you.
All right, that's pretty smart of it.
Do it.
I think I am going to save my catapults until
Hit him with a cantrip. Right?
I'm gonna hit him with a psychic attack. I think. So what would that be for it? Assuming it's in range, which it is, 90 feet. Unless you want to, actually measure that.
16.
Hold.
It's just at the edge of your reach.
Wow, you can have that fast.
16
Okay.
times 5. 50.
I can't see the
Oh,
squares.
it's 80 feet. Yeah. It's,
Well,
it's just
each
within
one of
your
those
reach.
is 5 feet.
Yeah, it's 16 squares. Yeah, so.
16 times 5 is
80.
So yeah,
80.
give me
It's in range.
give me an int save.
Int?
Yep.
Yikes.
Readying my D8.
Got a 5.
Let's go.
No.
Take 5 damage. Take 5 psychic damage.
As Mel does the fucking Professor X image.
It.
Also, just for flavor, no one but the Manticore knows this, but this is Mel basically taking the connection she has with my guy, my brain guy, and trying to force that upon someone else and just screaming.
Mm-hmm. The Manticore just right out closes a little bit, shakes its head.
All right, well that's my turn.
Alright.
Top of the order.
It indeed is. God, that fire's so clutch.
Yeah, that was a big brain move.
Alright. This is gonna do his things.
Oh boy.
15 hits. It's same thing. A black energy whelms around his hand, and the green blast shoots out, and it fires at the Manticore. Weird. And then just lightly grazes it. And Manticore doesn't pay attention to it.
Iollus just briefly looks over to Iollus and, are you having trouble with your strange acid ability?
I'm trying not to blow my load early.
Well, I've heard that is very good for these kind of situations. Also others, but I have no experience.
Iollus, it's your turn.
Great, it's my turn. Guess what I do?
I don't know. Pull out your crossbow.
No.
No?
I do the same thing I did last time.
Okay.
Would you think it's... Because this thing has a move speed of
Here's the thing.
3 feet.
It has no. It's up to you. I see benefits and downsides to both options. But I'll say this: if it stays in the air by its next turn, absolutely pull out the crossbow.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna try to start bringing it down. But at
Okay.
this point, I'm expecting it to
Alright.
dive bomb one of us.
So my guy is holding.
Yeah, he holds again. He holds hold 2 electric boogaloo.
2 electric boogaloo. Alright.
You know what's about to happen.
Okay. The Manticore jumps up. Alright. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Wow, glad I did that.
pops in, and it's with a roar. It's I'm not gonna. I can't do a manticore voice, but it just you cur as it dives.
And guess what happens?
Yeah. What happens?
Wait. Oh yeah. Hold on. You know what? Who does it dive for specifically, or does it go for both of us?
It goes for Iollus, I should say.
And immediately an arm goes out and pushes him back, and the shield comes up as I give myself how much more?
So basically, you swap places with him, and you give one of them a D8 bonus to their AC. I assume you want to do with Iollus because he's the one getting attacked, right?
A D8 bonus?
To AC, yeah.
Okay.
He would roll.
And that's one of my dice.
You can roll mine if you want.
I got my stone dice. I gain 6 more AC
Oh,
immediately.
you're getting the AC.
Yes.
Okay.
Because I'm moving myself in front of Iollus and putting my shield up.
No, okay, so here's the thing.
What?
He is still getting attacked.
Well, you know what's going to happen? He's now within 5 feet
Okay,
of
so
me.
here's the thing, right? You held an action,
Yeah.
and you can use your reaction. Those are two different things. So two
Yeah.
different things can happen. Number one, you can use your fighting style to impose disadvantage on that roll.
Mm-hmm.
But also the bait and switch, he's still getting attacked. Like
Yes.
even if you move spots,
Yes.
he's still in the creature's
Yes,
range.
but I'm just saying, like, that happens.
Mhm.
So he's now fighting from behind my shield, and it now has disadvantage on the attack.
No, they don't. Yeah.
So he's still getting attacked,
Mhm.
but
Did it attack yet?
yep.
It is, yeah.
Roll for attack.
So what is his AC bonus?
No, I gave that to myself actually.
Did you actually?
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits. So
You roll with disadvantage?
disadvantage? Oh.
Yeah, because of his fighting style.
Okay, so.
And that's what I was flavoring with the fighting style protection.
Mm-hmm.
He steps in front of him and he puts the shield up.
Okay. Still makes it. Okay,
Ah,
so,
right over.
yeah. All right.
Uh-oh. Oh, I don't. You never like it when you roll a die, and then it hits, and then you roll a second die, and then a third die.
Watch Iollus get bombed.
5.
You should have given him that AC.
Yeah. All right. So 5, 6, 8.
How long do you have that AC bonus, by the way?
Till the end of my next turn, yeah.
Manticore jumps down and it grabs him by the neck, rips him into the air, and with claws it flays him alive from the stomach.
Cool.
He's dead. He's like he's.
And
Can't
that's why I
imagine having
gave
a lot-
myself the AC
Yeah.
bonus.
Because
Because I don't want to die.
that.
That's unfortunate.
And that's not something Iollus chose to do. That's something I chose to do.
That is unfortunate. So I assume as like an NPC, he doesn't have like saves or anything. He's just out of here.
He's not dead. He's on the floor. Like he's
He's at
definitely
0?
clutching at his stomach. He's at -4.
Oh no, so he's dead.
He's dead. Dead right now is double. Is when you double. So like it
Oh,
has to do
okay,
it has to do the same amount of HP twice to like super kill it.
To instant.
From my
Okay, hold
understanding,
on.
that's how it works.
So he has 26 normally.
So he would
24
have.
normally.
would it
It did 28. So right now he's at -4.
I'm
so
saying,
he's unconscious.
What is the number that he needs to die?
Negative 26?
To instantly die? You need to do double, but he's currently on 0 HP, and now he's doing death saves.
What do you
So
mean double?
Double one in order to instantly kill a creature in this game. you
Okay,
have to
no,
do
I'm
double its
saying
HP
I'm
in
saying
one round.
what is?
He's rolling death saves.
Okay,
The
okay.
HP doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
no, he's rolling death saves.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll be real, I didn't expect him to get one-shotted. I was joking, but like, I expected him to take at least one.
Yeah, kind of
How many
unfortunate.
crits? How many max?
It got max damage on every single die.
Every die roll.
Wow.
Except one.
Yeah.
Oh boy, we might need to change our strategy a bit, guys.
No, don't worry. I keep it here. You keep hitting it. All right.
Okay, whose turn is it now? Is it Iolus's?
Manticore
Or
just
is it
went.
mine?
We're just it's yours, Mel.
Mel's turn.
All right.
Hit
So,
it.
do you want me to hit it with Fairy Fire to make it easier to hit, or should I just keep on dealing damage?
Easier to hit.
Okay.
I want it on me
I find.
because as long as it's on me, it's not attacking you.
So I'm going to. I'm gonna need him to roll a Dex save.
The Mant.
The Manticore.
Manticore?
Which, like, it was pretty bad at it before, so.
It gets a 14.
Alright, that is a success.
Ah.
So, I think that's all from me unless. Hold on, wait. Leveled spells. No, we're not. This is pretty bad, but we're not at, like.
Neither of us are damaged. And we've gotten through fights worse.
Yeah, I think I'm going to say that is my turn.
Okay. Yeah, guess what I'm gonna do?
Yeah.
Well, something else goes first. Is it doing anything?
Is the Manticore doing anything?
There was a third person on initiative or a second person on initiative that we don't know about.
No.
Doesn't do anything? Great.
Okay.
Yeah. Guess what I do?
I do not know.
I hit it really hard.
Roll.
That is a +4, yeah? For a strength
I believe
and...
so. What weapon are you using?
Mace. Mace and shield right now.
Yep. Okay.
+4?
Yep.
That is a 17 + 4.
17 plus 4 to
that
8?
hits.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits, I assume.
So roll a d6 for damage.
+2.
Mhm.
Ah, that's a 3.
That's a 3 bludgeoning.
3 bludgeoning?
Yeah, I did 3 bludgeoning damage.
Alright. You guys can let me know if you want to check in on its HP. I'll give you approximate.
A fun little mechanic, if you want, that I've seen done is the GM doesn't say what the HP is, but every time it hits half HP or less, an enemy, the GM says they are bloodied.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'll normally do.
yeah. You ask how it looks.
Sure.
Yeah.
And it's not looking too bad yet, is it? I assume it's like...
It's looking pretty bloodied. It's
Really?
It's well, not pretty bloodied, I should say. It's bloodied in terms of like it's bleeding.
It's
somewhat,
bleeding.
for sure.
Okay.
It's,
I thought
in
we
terms
were
of its
actually...
posture change.
Okay.
I assumed we were a little further away than that. Okay.
Man, we sure don't have any healing anything for
I
this
do.
guy. No, you don't. That's rally.
Yeah. Temporary hit points.
That's temporary hit points. You can't temporarily heal someone.
Oh,
if
yeah,
they're
he's in death
down.
save. Never mind, yeah.
Yeah, we
I forgot
probably
it
should have
doesn't- yeah, it
gotten
doesn't matter.
something healing. Oh well.
Oh, well, I thought this dude could handle himself. Okay, we did, like...
So he had 26 HP. That's not his fault.
No, like, he got bodied in a single hit for 26 damage. That's not really...
Yeah, that was an insane round of rolls on my end. I was like,
How many dice did you roll for attack?
3.
It's 3 attacks off of him. The Manticore.
Oh,
it has
he
a
gets
bite,
3
it has
attacks.
a claw and a claw.
Right,
And
right.
It's a D8, D66, and it's just.
Oh, wait, really? That's all you rolled? Wow.
That's all I rolled, and they got an 8, they got a 6, and they got a 5, and it has +3
Oh,
Wait, no,
yeah.
hold on.
to its attack.
Wait, no,
You're
that's...
supposed to roll for each of those.
I did.
No, you're supposed to roll for...
hit.
To
Yo.
hit.
Oh,
I
no!
forgot.
With disadvantage!
That's funny. Yo, you're right. Anyways,
Oh.
classical DM.
Oh, shit, hold on.
Okay.
So that was a. So he.
He got hit for which one?
Yeah.
The bite?
The bite. Yeah,
Which
for
did how much? 8?
11.
8 plus 3.
11. Yeah. So he's at 13 right now, and then I'm gonna roll. That's
2
my
more with
bad.
disadvantage.
Could you imagine if all of them hit anyway?
Nah. Yeah. One of them misses.
Okay, that's good.
2 of them miss actually. So that's.
Okay, so I just
That's
want...
very
I
Thanks,
want...
funny.
thanks for mentioning that.
I want to state, I was bewildered that a single attack did 26
Yeah,
damage. That's why I was... No, of course he can take 1.
Right, yeah. No.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, he's
That's
not...
embarrassing, but anyways.
That would have been fucking wild.
Okay.
Yeah, I was kind of like, yeah.
That's a lot of damage.
Rippo, yeah.
I was a little fearful for the rest of this fight.
Yeah, no.
Rip, yeah, my bad. So, alright.
My turn.
Yes.
Yeah, I did my attack.
Mhm.
And that's it.
You can rally him if you want. That's a bonus action. That now that
Oh
he's
shit!
not dead.
Fuck yeah, rally that dude. I still have 4 dice.
Yeah. So that's another. So roll a d8
Plus...
plus charisma, which is 0 for you, I believe.
Ah, damn.
No, it's +1.
Ah!
Okay, so roll
D8
a
plus
D8.
1. Ah! 8! 9!
So give
9?
him 9 temporary HP. I would probably put those separately, and then just subtract that first before you would subtract the normal HP.
Iollus went.
Iollus went.
And he has an added AC bonus of plus
No,
6 right
it's
now?
at the beginning of your turn. That
Until
goes away.
until the beginning of my next turn.
So what happened is you held your action to do that, and then your turn came, and then it went away.
Oh yeah, my turn did come.
But like your reaction,
Oh,
here's the
yeah.
thing: your reaction refreshed at the end of your turn. So like you could just do it again.
I could
if
do
you
it
want.
again, but I don't want to waste another dice.
Yeah. Don't worry about
I'd
it.
be real. I thought he would attack
The
me.
right, so the Manticore pops up into the air.
Okay, no. Reaction refreshed. Both of them can get attacks of opportunity.
Attacks of opportunity.
Plus 4. It'd be a 12.
12?
Does a 12 hit?
I don't. 12 doesn't hit, does it?
12? No.
12 doesn't hit.
Yeah, no.
How about Iollus? Does he want an attack of opportunity?
He's got his hit. He's the great sword. He launches it forward.
Gives it a little stabby.
You see him stab it into him, and it does 10 damage.
Oh, wow.
As it plunges into this guy, and he just pulls out. With a
And we are
spray of
both
blood.
splattered. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully this blood isn't poisonous.
Ralph, just shouldn't be. Something on his chest.
I am going to
now
assume
let's
that's
do it
the
again.
trauma. All right, top of the order.
No.
Hit him again.
Okay.
Catapult
So,
defense.
I can try Fairy Fire again if you want.
Actually, no, that's a good point. Do that.
But its dex saves are pretty alright.
No, you are correct.
It's so...
But your other attacks also rely on dex saves, don't they?
No, so here's the thing. Most of my attacks are saves for him.
Yeah.
So this would only benefit you guys.
Yeah, that's fair.
Do you want me to Fairy Fire him again?
Yeah, Fair Fire says.
Okay. Another dex save for my man, DC 12.
Saves.
Alright. And that is my turn. Welcome.
Unfortunate.
Spellcaster Gaming, let's go.
Spellcaster Gaming.
Actually, you know what? And I'll take like 2 steps back.
How quick
Like
would
10 feet.
10
To
feet?
stay near the barricade.
I don't think that's big enough to use as cover, frankly.
It's
And like
cover?
I
I'll
want to
give
be
you-
away from it.
I'll
I
give-
want to be away from
It
it.
is in the air, but I'm just saying, like in the middle of out in the open.
I'll be
It's
fine.
So you
flying.
wanted to move
Just 10.
feet?
Just
yeah,
10 feet.
I forgot. It's move a square. It's
1,
a square
2, yeah.
plus 5, yeah. So
Alright, that's all for me.
So the Griffin did disengage from us.
it did, yes.
Oh yeah, sorry, it was his turn. I don't know why I moved. Hold on.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
you
did
actioned
the turn
and you
early,
moved,
yeah.
yeah.
I accidentally ended the turn. So okay, so against you 3 actually, as it lunges 30 feet into the air.
We're gonna take a wind gust attack.
That would be
Getting
unfortunate.
some deja vu.
What's he doing?
I'm gonna have preferred damage type by the end of this.
And then your ability is activated by close range attacks, right? Or is it just all attacks?
Any attack
What are we
made
talking
to him,
Made to him? Okay.
disadvantage.
Well, okay, what is happening?
Different. I'm rolling attacks. So
Just normal attacks?
Yeah. So Iollus it hits. I roll at a disadvantage. And then. Oh yeah, I don't have to roll at a disadvantage.
Yeah, not
It's
disadvantage
5.
against him, just disadvantage against Iollus.
What's your AC?
18.
18. That misses. And then yeah, that's 22.
Woo!
So with Iollus, it jumps up in the air and with its tail whips forward and a spike shoots out and hits Iollus.
Ah, ranged
Yeah,
attack.
right, shoulder
That's
to shoulder.
unfortunate, isn't it?
And then it's in the same stroke, a second one flies after you, Mel.
Bing.
Okay,
Oh yes, 3 attacks.
so
Mel, it hits you for 11 as this thing catches
Yikes.
right in center chest and buries about like an inch and a half.
That's not 11 damage. Oh, for her it is. Yeah, never mind. Sorry, I was thinking on fighter terms.
And then with a thing for Iollus, as it hits, this is where it was. It takes 11 points of damage.
yikes.
Not
Alright,
good
so-
for him.
so for
Glad
him,
I
that's-
rallied him.
Temporary HP is gone. He only takes 2, right?
Yeah, this is a thing. If you're behind cover, you do get AC bonuses.
Okay, that's his turn, I suppose. And he's back in the air. You
Get
said?
back to the get back to the barricade. Just lower. Just become small. Yeah, he's
I
in
think-
there.
I'm
If
thinking
you
I'm
go
gonna high
prone to
bandage three.
barricade, I'm willing to give you +5.
Yeah.
You'd be a full cover.
I may in fact do this.
Because that's movement.
It is now my turn.
Yeah.
And I did nothing. I failed. So I will go prone.
Just start hitting it with damage, I think.
No, I can't. I did my turn, and then he remembered he never did the Manticore's turn.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So I am now prone. Oh, you know, I'm gonna bonus action convert spell slots into points.
You think
Don't worry about
grain stops being on fire after 30 seconds?
what?
What?
Like the grain, the alcohol you poured in there in terms of flaming?
Alcohol? After 30 seconds? It's probably dispersed at this point.
Figured, yeah.
I don't know. Is this good or bad for me? My answer may vary. No, after about 30, on a steep incline like that, it's pretty much all poured down into the cave.
Yeah.
Burnt away. Yeah. You were gonna try to wind attack burning alcohol at us, weren't you?
No.
No.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Or the Manticore just goes back down to the cave, which would be fucking funny.
That'd be rough. That'd be unpleasant.
Alright. Iollus will, from the tip of his sword, as he pulls it back, you'll see acid start to wash off the front of this blade, and steam start to arise from it. Oh! Alright.
What did he crit?
Yeah, he crit.
Let's go.
That's great. Damn, that's great, actually.
Double
This
damage.
is
Double damage.
Retribution. Did I say I doubled that, or do I do double dice?
Well,
More dice or double number,
No, you double the dice and don't double the number.
Okay, double the dice. All right.
which is pretty solid, I think.
Especially for like spellcasters.
Higher damage.
2, 4, 8, 10,
I'm gonna be real. If you hadn't
13.
done the fire play, I think we would have
14.
been fucked. I think we actually have a decent chance currently, but
18,
18.
and 19, and then spell.
What are you? What is this spell?
Acid arrow is a lot of d4s.
Oh yeah, he's casting acid arrow.
This
Oh
is
my
second level
gosh.
acid arrow.
That's so clutch for a nat 20 on that spell in specific.
Yeah.
It's a lot of dice.
Solid 8d4.
What is?
Yeah, double dice. You got the crit on an acid arrow.
That's excellent. How much damage did you get?
I'm trying to see. Does it add anything? No. He got 23 on that one, which is pretty clutch. And the acid, as it slows off the blade and flies towards him, it splashes on top and it lingers on top of him.
Starts eating.
With that hit, the Manticore actually, the wings as burn away into steam and it plummets towards the floor.
Oh, and you guess what's gonna happen when it's
Yeah.
moving into my melee range?
Yeah.
Again, sorry to be the actually,
Okay,
but
I
It's not
know.
there.
that's
I know
not how that works. Because
Yeah.
number one, your reaction hasn't refreshed, and number two, if it's moving into your
What do you
range,
mean my reaction hasn't refreshed?
you attacked it when it flew up,
Yeah.
and that's where you lost your reaction, and you don't get it back until the start of your next turn.
Alright, so...
Oh, I forgot because we went back to the Manticore. I thought we had already
Yeah,
hit top
yeah, yeah.
of order.
Yeah,
It's fine, there's a lot of
getting
rules.
red, and it's fuming at this point. It's actually... It's Iollus' turn.
Beat the shit out of it.
Yeah, no, immediately. You know what? I'm gonna do the funny. I'm gonna move into Iollus' second phase, his finishing move, and you know what I'm about to do. Or the two-handed mace.
Okay. I will also say, so your AC goes down a little bit.
Yep.
If you want to go for that distracting strike, you get some extra damage on it.
Yeah, I'm going to go for my mace and use distracting strike. I'm going to alley-oop, as the kids would say.
Roll to hit.
So that's with my mace. What is that? Is that still plus 4?
Yeah, it's always
Yeah.
plus 4 for you.
Right.
Or at least, right now.
Oh, shit. That
12?
is a 12 to hit.
12 to hit, the total?
Yeah.
Misses.
Yeah, didn't think so.
You could always action surge.
Fuck it. Doing it again. And for my second attack, oh, I've been waiting to say that. Oh! That's an unnatural 20. Does that one hit?
Yes.
Okay, hold on. I just realized something. So you said you were going to use a distracting strike, and then you missed.
Okay.
Does that expend from it? Because like when you cast a spell and you miss, that expends the spell.
What is...
When you hit a creature with a weapon
Can you
attack.
describe it to me?
No, hold
What
on.
are you
It does say when you hit.
When? Oh, then it doesn't get it. Then
It says...
you cap it though.
Yeah.
It is yours. If you don't hit, and it says if it activates on hit and you don't hit,
I think it's a when you hit, you
if
can
also,
choose to
if you
activate.
also describe what it is. For me.
Oh yeah, when you
Yeah.
hit. So
When
you.
hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, no, I was referencing the words. But, yes. So, Superior Droid, it's a DA, yeah? Superior.
Are you? So are you using a distracting strike on the
Yes.
second one too? Okay. So yeah. So
I'm
you
attempting it
roll 2 hits. That is normally a D8 plus 3, but now you get an extra D8. So roll 2D8 plus 3.
For
Actions
damage?
everything.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
damage.
for damage. 2d8 plus 3. And it's
Why do
distracted.
you get 2d8?
So
my normal
normally-
damage die is D8.
Okay.
So now I get another one because it's superiority.
Alright.
So 2d8, and that's plus 3 to the base damage value. Yes. Shit. Fuck.
Uh-oh.
5.
5.
And
5 total.
But it's distracted, which means...
Which means I think the next attack someone makes against it is with advantage.
Alright.
Yeah. Other
So-
than the next attack that's made other than Seth.
God damn it, I rolled a 1 and a 2.
That's pretty rough.
So yeah, no, he basically just, as it's falling, swung at it, went, fuck!
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
backhanded at it, but yet again didn't swing far enough.
You nipped it. This thing is looking. I would say it's profusely bleeding, but all of its wounds are
Cauterized with acid.
Cauterized with acid at
Ew.
this point.
So its feathers and fur are melting.
Yeah. As it gets to the Manticore's turn, the acid sort of kind of like swells and like grows on it, and it starts to like. This thing lies limp on the floor, and it starts like chewing away at it. Before the acid leaves its body, this thing lies motionless on the floor, and
Oh, is it dead?
yeah, two
And-
voices come from the center. Foolish Manticore, how disappointing! These are in unison. Don't see anything out of these.
Brace
but
his
it sounds
foot.
like something.
Tears his mace free, and he's swinging down at the head.
Yeah. All right.
What? Can I just do a strength check?
You can.
That is an 8.
8. You hit this thing hard. You don't
He's-
break its skull or anything, but like you hit it pretty hard.
And he watches.
All right. Well, that's those down, but typically a Manticore's always guarding something.
No.
And he's gonna whack it again.
It's not. It's Mel's turn at this point. I give you one hit, but
Wait, are you still in combat?
yes.
Oh, okay. Sorry,
Okay.
I assumed we were out of combat.
No. All right, Mel, your turn's up.
Alright,
You
what's
don't
the
see
plan?
anything, but you heard two voices come from.
No, she didn't.
Oh, you didn't. It's true.
What's the plan? Do we want to, like, check for young or something?
Yeah, he's just looking towards like the mouth of the cave, and like back at Mal, looking at like Spike and
Two-
shoulder.
right,
Yeah.
two tall figures, one in a brown dress, a knobby green face with silver white hair flows around it, and there's two green hags walk out of this cave. From perception, if you two would make 2 perception checks.
Nat 20.
Natural
16.
20 and a
16.
16.
God, what is it with us in perception?
No, I'm
Alright,
the
fellas.
perception god. Iollus has the eyes of a hawk. I swear to God, I've had more 20s for perception than anything else. He's actually been rolling kind of shit for combat this round. This fight.
That's how it goes, baby.
Yeah.
The second I level up, I lose all of my cool.
So that's really, you know.
Yeah, the playing field gets
what
more
just
balanced.
walked out of the cave is an illusion.
Yeah, so I'm looking at that and I'm noticing
It's just that's an illusion.
the ground beneath it isn't moving.
Do I get that with a 16?
Yeah, you notice it's an illusion as well. And
You know what I'm gonna do immediately after that?
Nothing, because it's not your turn.
it's yeah.
Oh
okay,
shit!
now-
Hold on, wait.
it was her talking was her turn, and now it's actually we're still in
Well,
turn.
no. It's talking is free.
Talking's free action.
Well, you guys were talking for several seconds. But
Yeah.
Yeah. It's an anime. We can. I can.
Free action.
I can talk as long as I want.
Actually, all right.
And
Well, then what would you do in your turn?
Mel is going to. What's the range on this? Hold on. 30 feet. Oh, I don't like how. That's not a lot of.
Feet.
How far is the Manticore from me?
I mean, you can
1,
measure.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, it's about 35 feet.
Damn it. Can I just like scrungle underneath the barricade?
If you want to make a perception check out the manticore, like
It's not dead.
Yeah,
like if that's if you want it, if that's if you're trying to check.
So, recognizing that there's an illusion, Mel wants to cast Detect Magic, but the range of that is pretty
Shit.
close. So
Wait, hold on. Is Detect Magic point-based or area of effect?
It's 30 feet centered on me.
Okay, so yeah, just cast it.
It's a sphere.
I would say cast
So
it.
here's the thing, though.
It's a 30-foot
It's
sphere.
concentration, which means if I get hit, I have to roll every time to see if I lose it.
I would say,
It's half the damage as your DC, I believe.
as a player, I would say do it because I don't think the threat is in front of us.
There's also the fact that I am not within 30 feet of it, which means
Well,
I have to get closer.
I don't think the magic is coming from there.
Okay.
I say cast it because I don't think the threat is coming from the cave.
Okay. I will cast it, and then we will see what happens. So I'm gonna cast Detect Magic. I'll read it out. For the duration, you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. If you sense magic in this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura of any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic, and learn its school of magic, if any. Spell can penetrate most barriers, but is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, yada yada. So she's gonna cast that. And once again, I'm going to spend some subtle subtle spell stuff to get that done. That's all I have of that. I am starting to lose my resources. Anything immediately 30 feet of me, magical.
Immediately?
And by the way, how I'm flavoring this for Mel is that, like, the crystals around her sort of like can absorb light and then reflect it outwards. So this is her sort of sensing like magic that is absorbed into her, and then she can project it outwards into sort of like like quest objective trails in video games, but like with magic, where the sort of magical radiation is reflected back towards its origin.
She's feedback looping.
Yeah, you notice something immediately. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I lied to you. Yeah, I sure did. You don't notice anything. You notice a trail of lingering magical energy, but it stops at some point. It's deeper inside.
Hold on. What do I have?
And you're noticing lingering magic energy from the front caves where the apparitions are. Also, Iollus is really bright.
Yeah, obviously very magical.
I am going to move 30 feet in the direction of that trail.
Just in that trail?
Mm-hmm. Until I hit something.
Am I counting that at 1? I'm counting that as 1. So 5, 10, 15.
Oh, the mages.
Tell me when something pops up on my radar.
Tell you when?
Yeah.
At what point?
Alright, once you get to this point at 25 feet, you see something. You notice something right here. A strong magical energy. You can't see it.
Mage is wandering off.
Okay, it's a good thing I am out of range of my friend, so I can't tell you guys this.
It's still, nothing's happening.
Is it
You notice
invisible?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's magical presence.
Love using Detect Magic as sonar.
Oh yeah, it's very good.
See, I need to do some resource management here. All right, so I'm out of sorcery points. But there's a funny, silly thing I can do.
Oh,
with
you're gonna do it?
Quicken spell, but it requires 2 points, which means I would have to burn my other second level spell. So here's the thing. Here's my options. I have a way to attack that entity twice on my next turn. However, that would mean I would lose access to potentially going invisible.
Hey man, I think if it's invisible and it's magical, I think it can sense you too.
So I'd say go for the attack.
Okay. Yeah, I mean Mel would. defense out the window. So I'm going to use a
Yeah.
bonus action.
Hey, you're running into something I like to call a human landmine tendency.
I am going to as a bonus action, I'm going to burn my second level spell to restore 2 sorcery points, which won't be relevant until next turn. It's a secret tool that'll help us later.
So when your players find something, they attack it immediately.
Right.
Yeah, who goes next?
2 tall green figures just immediately blip right next to you. It's like immediately 5 feet away. They're surrounding Iollus, and then both of them, in unison, they just drag at the side of make an attack towards Iollus.
Guess what? They do it at disadvantage.
Do they?
That's true. It has been your turn.
Well, I'm still standing next to him.
Well, yeah, you need to use your reaction to impose that.
Wait, really?
Actually, in fact,
That's not a reaction, is it?
that is.
It is a reaction?
Okay, hold on. Actually, we might have fucked up here.
You can use a reaction.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, we did mess up.
Oh.
Here are the 2 big things we messed up. Number 1, you need to be wearing a shield to be able to do this.
I didn't do it without a shield.
You dropped your shield to use the big mace.
I haven't done it after, so I can't do it now.
You can't do it now. Also, you can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on a single roll.
On a target. Does it say on a single roll?
You can use reaction on the attack roll. The roll. The being 1.
The attack.
So, basically, it
yeah,
only
it's
works
a
for
roll.
1 attack. That's fine. You wouldn't be able to do it now anyway. It's fine. Like, we're all figuring out our characters. We're only on session 4.
And the first one did hit.
Yeah. Well, okay, it doesn't matter. Like, I should remember the first die. First one hits.
Yeah. So, no protection fighting for him.
Why would you roll more dice?
Now Iollus gets bodied.
Shit! Of all the times I've rolled this D8,
It's fated.
I haven't rolled a single. I've rolled like maybe 1 that wasn't an 8. So I've been maxing out this die all the 6 times I've rolled this thing.
Honey.
That's, unfortunate for you, bud. Maybe you should wear some heavy armor.
Yeah. So Iollus gets as the 2 tags just blip in front of him. The first hag sort of just grabs at the stomach and sort of tears it open, and the second one sort of plunges it in through like the left, underneath is like his left side, and Iollus is immediately on the floor, bleeding at this point.
Well, this is a little, I can assume he's, below 0.
Yeah. Damn. So that sure is crazy.
How much damage was it?
At 24.
Jesus Christ.
Maxing out die is painful.
That's bad. So 24 minus 11 would be
13.
Negative 13.
That's...
Wow, Iollus, you sure are a great aid to this team.
Hey, he's
did
taking
kill-
hits. He's taking hits.
He's taking hits and he did kill the Manticore.
With a...
In my best Richard impression, thank you for being useful, Cannon Fodder.
Some of you may die.
And that is a risk I am willing to take.
Rough.
I'm sure glad we didn't learn this guy's
You
backstory.
notice that the magical energy that's invisible right there bolts.
God damn it.
For
Hold on. Player to player? I don't think this is the bad guy.
Oh. Oh, bolts towards. Okay.
Yeah, player to player, I think this might be a little bit of a watchful servant.
It might be the opposite.
Or I'm about to get my shit kicked in. So either
I
way,
think it might be a watchful master.
yeah, either way, be ready to kill his ass, please. Wait, hold on. Did they move within my melee range?
No.
Are you sure? No, the 2 green figures.
Yeah.
That's not how that works.
You
attack if they move out of range.
Oh yeah. Wait. So I have to be engaged in combat with
You have
them
to
first?
to make an opportunity attack. You need to be adjacent to someone, and then they need to move out of your range.
Oh wait.
So
wait, you don't
they
get
can
an
move.
attack while moving in?
No,
Why not?
that's what Sentinel is for. That's why Sentinel is so good. That's the point.
I just realized that Sentinel is just a thing you do while fighting.
Yeah,
All right.
Like no, like
but that doesn't make any sense. Like if you really think about it, if people got attacks by opportunity every time they moved into range with each other, there'd literally be no incentive for melee combat. It would be exclusively ranged combat.
Well, I'm just saying, like, if you move towards someone and attack them, they're immediately going to attack you back. But, yeah.
But video game.
Yeah, no, I know.
Game
it's just-
design.
Yeah.
It was Alice's turn, so he will say.
Don't roll a 1, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, doesn't he just fucking die if that happens?
1 counts as 2 fails.
So
20 counts as 2 successes.
So if he rolls a 1 and then anything bad, he dies.
Do you remember how to roll death saves? I'm forgetting.
So I believe you just roll a d20
Okay, make it
every round.
11, is it an 11 above success?
Let's
10
look
below.
into that once we roll an 11.
16 saves.
Okay, so we got
Woo, he
one
got one.
success. I think we can just remember that.
He's up 1.
All right, Iollus, it is your turn.
How many superiority dice do I have?
Let's take a looky low.
Still have a 1,
One
right? Yeah, no, distracting strike. They're about to get. Okay, I'm gonna attempt
Well,
one.
remember,
Yeah.
they are an illusion.
They hit him.
Yeah. Okay,
So I'm just gonna swing, and if I don't connect, I don't spend.
that's fair enough.
So yeah, like what else am I gonna do
Yeah.
with my club? That is a 17.
Hits.
Yeah, 17, and that I do hit. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. That is.
All right, so
That is 14 points of damage.
14 points of damage towards this one.
The one on his right.
On his right.
He's just gonna clockwise. He's just wheeling around.
Is it 14?
Yep. Drags it through the dirt and immediately clubs it across like head and
If one
shoulders.
of them, I'm gonna be real with you, if one of them doesn't immediately go down after taking 14 damage, I say we pull out. We killed the Manticore. We did the job. I don't know if we can take 3 cloaked figures.
I have you though.
No.
You hit this thing and it tries to block it with its arm, but you just flay this thing and hit the side of the jaw, and this is a pretty hefty hit. It's just screeches and looks towards you. It's knobby nose. And...
I can only action surge once per short rest. Yeah.
All right, Mel, it's your turn.
You could rally me though. Oh no, never mind. You spent your last thing.
Wait, hold on.
These two are
What is
visible.
rally?
This one is invisible.
Oh yeah, let's spend my last. Wait, what? Yeah, that one's invisible. Yeah, I got that.
I only have this for you, Mel. So like,
Right.
you're the only one who gives you this.
Right, because right now it's just
How
magical
far
energy.
away? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mel is going to run straight towards it.
Okay. So
Because you know what makes me think that is that you're damaged and you're separated from me, and it didn't try to clock your ass. It ran towards me.
Right. She's just going to like. It wouldn't be an action to like grab its shoulder, right? Like non-hostile, just to get its attention.
Can she touch it?
That wouldn't be an action. Okay, I'm going to do that to try and get its attention.
Is it a physical object?
yeah. So you touch it. It loose. You kind of grab clothing, but it just sort of like swats your hand away.
Can I like insight on its intentions?
Its intentions.
On how it dismisses her. Is
Here's
it
the thing. It's either
roll insight.
Yeah.
I kind of want to hit something.
maybe hit one of the creatures around me? Actually,
Yeah, that's fair. I am now engaged with it. Boobadoo.
Please help me kill these two bastards.
That would be a 17.
For insight?
If it wanted to hurt you, you felt it. You definitely felt the claw. But if it wanted to hurt you, it would have gouged some flesh.
Okay. Mel is going to point at the one of the cloaked figures, the northward one, and then like directing the cloaked person to like, hey, get that one. And then Mel herself is going to take one of those wooden stakes and throw it at the head of whichever one Iollus didn't attack.
Did
That's
it attack?
the-
That would be one south of Ellis.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to burn my last leveled spell. So yeah, give me a dex save. Man, we run through our resources quickly.
What we do when one of our teammates instantly gets bodied. But also, yeah, we
18.
spent everything trying to kill that.
That's
Yeah,
rough.
That's a save.
That is a save.
Yeah.
I'll say this much though: it always hits. It never deals. It doesn't necessarily deal damage, but with catapult, the attack always hits. So, whatever that's
So
worth.
It just thunk.
It flies at this thing, but it's sort of like it's sort of like it just loses momentum. Like the spell was sort of like miscast at some level, and it just hits the side of this thing, and she does pull over to look at you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it'll just scream, "You miserable fucking boy!" And it just slams the chest of Iollus, and a green light just sprays across his
Never
body.
mind. Please help me.
And his body lurches forward and his eyes wide open.
You mean Ellis?
You said Iollus.
Yeah, I said Iollus.
Oh, no,
You said
not
Iollus. Ellis, right?
Ellis, yeah.
Wait, did he just get defibbed?
Alright, that's sick. He wakes up.
Hey!
He's there.
Stable. I was wondering how that would work.
He's actually up right now.
Oh,
and,
wait, what?
Yeah.
He's positive hit points?
By how much?
2.
Positive hit points. He was a negative what? 13,
Got it.
14?
Yeah.
You must have just healed him.
Yeah, no, that's a good fucking heal.
Well, no, it was this is a Revivify, so it doesn't matter. So yeah, it's a 3rd level spell, but like that's huge.
Well, yeah, we're level 3.
Yeah,
Motherfucker
yeah.
just cast 3rd level Revivify.
Yeah,
This is
that's
really
big.
No, that's big for us.
That's big for us.
As she visions, though, like as cast the spell, you see her arm sort of crack backwards, actually.
Yeah.
And you would guess if you roll really high, it is the cost of casting a Revivify with the added.
It looks like
bonuses.
recoil, from what I
Yeah.
can see, right? Boom!
And sort of like it's like the hag like clutches this. It'll move closer, sort of over here. Yes, that means it is actually Ellis's as he wakes up, and he will get up with half of his movement, and immediately with acid arrow as he sprays it across. He's just coughing, spits out some teeth.
Bad day, bad time.
Bad day for this dude.
The arrow is kind of off kilter, but it just it's not the arrow in the bubble sort of sprays out, and it just kind of grazes half of her, but it still does some damage.
To the one directly southward of him, yeah?
Yeah. All right, Iollus, it's your turn. The witch's hag seemed very surprised at this this other hag that came in.
I mean, he's pretty surprised.
Hag off.
The wags are like, "Mira, you betraying cur!"
Yeah, sounds right. Okay, will you let me switch back to Mason Shield?
Yeah.
Okay, I do that. Well, I will say this, just for, like, sanctity of the logic. He does drop his mace, or sorry, his club, and he he tears his mace free and shield, and he goes for an attack on the most damaged.
Most damage would be left-hand one right here.
Great, smashing it right in the face.
Roll it. He would've
12.
moved into his turn too.
That is the, like, 7th 12 I've rolled.
Roll backwards and to like.
That would provoke attacks of opportunity,
What did
my
it
friend. Yeah.
I need to fucking think. better,
Moving out of
actually.
range.
Yeah, just don't move.
Yeah, he
Hey,
wouldn't move.
don't move. I have a shield. Don't
Yeah,
move.
Yeah.
Also remember, disengage is an action you can take that will cancel that.
Yeah, but that would have been a move that he can't move after that. All right, so what'd you roll?
12.
12? No.
That is the 7th 12 I've rolled. God fucking damn it.
All right.
Brother, you are at full HP. You can.
Yeah, but he isn't. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I'm fine, but he's dying.
Yeah.
That's my whole shit.
Yeah.
So you're noticing that you're way more of a fight, and this guy.
Finally.
All right. So your AC is 18, yeah.
Yeah, I picked my
Now
shield
it
back
is,
up.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Go for it.
That one will miss as it scrapes across your shield, and the second one misses as it tries to reach around and you move your shield over to block it. Mel, it's your turn.
All right.
Kill their ass.
I am in maybe a more direct way than you would like. I'm running up to the where their mouse is right there, I'm gonna run up to there.
Here?
Yep. And I'm going to stab.
With your
The good.
I'm
This
gonna-
hag?
I'm-
Wait, this hag?
Yeah,
No.
that one.
That's the good one.
No, the down one.
that one.
The one next to me. Yep,
This
that one.
Yeah.
I'm
'Cause-
going to.
Yeah, your rapier is actually pretty solid, isn't it?
Oh, actually, oh, hold on. Oh, shit, where was I? Can I get next to both of them?
Both of them? You
Like-
can, yeah.
Like one down? Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to rapier stab. So what is my attack to this? Because I have it written down here.
Dex,
Plus
isn't
4. All right. Say 16.
16 hits.
Okay. Love drow. Love that they get rapier shit. That's 9 damage.
9 damage. You clean through the side of this girl. And then you pull it out.
Cool. And then
For my second attack.
for my bonus action, I'm gonna spend those 2 sorcery points that I saved up to use the quickened spell meta magic, which lets me cast spell as my bonus action, like a 1 action spell as a bonus action.
All right.
And I'm going to psychically attack the other one. So give me
So
an
you
int
use
save.
your bonus action, use the meta magic. You use your action, use for the rapier. All right. So you're out.
Right. So give me an int.
In save for psychic attack.
But you already used your bonus action to use your meta magic. Right?
No,
Or does
you-
that happen outside of turn order?
Meta magic isn't.
Okay.
That just happens.
Oh, okay.
It's
class
like a, it's
ability.
like a passive
so
ability.
in save.
Give me an int save, lady.
Take damage, you
Which
bitch.
one are you doing?
The living one.
They were both alive.
Oh shoot. Okay, hold on.
Yeah,
Hold on.
you did
I
not
take
know.
that back. You said you. The way you narrated that implied
No,
that
you
I had
stabbed through
that
the
I
side
had
of her.
killed the first one.
No.
No.
Okay, can I take that back then?
Yeah.
Yeah, my bad. Sorry. Instead, I'm going to use the sorcery points to meta magic and use thunderclap.
Oh, my ears! I knew it!
I sure forget what Thunderclap does. I think that targets allies as well.
Anything.
Anything adjacent to me.
Oh shit, hey dude.
Yep.
You're gonna kill Iollus.
Alice is an adjacent. Alice
Wait,
one
is it
block.
only things adjacent to you? I
Yes.
thought it had a bigger range than
Nope,
that.
just
The-
adjacent.
It has a
Holy
bigger-
shit!
it has a
5
big-
foot?
It has a bigger range for the damage, but it tapers.
Wait,
the
what?
damage falls off after the adjacent. After you leave its adjacent range.
So basically, it's just adjacent things, but the sound effect is very.
Yeah,
Sound
we-
effect goes.
God, I could have
100
sworn
feet.
that had a larger
Anyway,
range.
both of them
There's
con
a
save.
spell like it later.
Oh,
that
okay.
Has a wider.
Oh, I'm thinking of Thunder Wave.
Yeah, you're thinking of
Yeah.
Okay.
Con save for both of them, please.
con save. What's your DC?
12.
Both save.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. So, and then the hag will actually come up here and make an attack.
That's not confusing at all. Do you want maybe like label her?
Add a red on her, just a red token.
It's the glass.
There we go.
I hope I don't get bodied.
DM shit.
I really thought I would at least down one of them.
Yeah, that was a good rapier attack. Yeah, we've just been rolling shit this combat.
Also, that and also, we fought a boss and then now 2 additional.
2 additional enemies that also dropped our third-party member.
Yeah. These guys, the Green Hags are fucked up for level. I'm surprised they're challenge level 3. But,
Wait, they're challenge level 3? Well, that makes sense.
Yeah,
we are
yeah.
fighting 3 enemies that
Level 3.
individually are a fair fight against us.
The group challenge rating is 3. We're fighting a challenge rating 6.
No,
I know.
no, including the Manticore, that'd be a 9.
Yeah, we fought challenge level 9. We're doing great.
Should we run?
you guys are doing good. That's
I'm at full
that's
HP.
meta
I'm
knowledge.
not.
Yeah,
You run.
that's meta knowledge. It's, yeah.
Yeah.
No, seriously, back up.
I think I might.
Hit him with your eye cantrips. I'm
that is-
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, library items, whatever.
See, I thought I could get in here and like stab. But
Right?
That's a bad idea, actually.
So...
Yeah, no, I'm at full HP and I haven't second winded yet.
AC 18.
You were supposed to stay down there. Austin? What does that mean? What do you mean by that?
Okay, so this lady just under the with her left arm sort of like swipes up and sort of it claws against the main body of this one right here.
Oh,
which,
So
ally.
the ally hag attacks the enemy.
yes.
Okay.
This hag crumples to one knee. It's looking pretty bloodied right now. Okay, so Iollus will actually overhead swing with this sword and make another swipe. Alright, so yeah,
Move someone
as
at
Iollus
half
hits,
speed.
he plants it. This sword actually goes base of the neck as it goes straight through her head, and he
Let's
rips
go.
and he pulls it out. The furthest one dies.
Ellis ate shit, but doing work.
Ella's doing the most damage of the party.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a question. What are the rules with flanking?
Flanking.
What do you mean?
So
if it's focused on an enemy, if you have an ally member in front of it and you have a flank member behind it, you get advantage.
right, okay, so he would have gotten advantage there, but he didn't need it.
Oh, we didn't need it.
It's just something to keep in mind because that will matter for me when I start taking levels in Rogue.
Also,
Yeah.
would you call the edges adjacenticity of her a flank to that hag?
Yeah,
That's a flank.
That's flanking.
So I get
think.
advantage.
Hold on.
I don't know if I'm gonna call that a flank.
Is it?
Really?
You're not.
No, it's
directly
not.
behind
Sorry,
it.
I'm thinking about bigger creatures. It has to be basically you have to be able to draw a line between
2 points.
my icon and
Yeah.
your icon and the center of the attack.
So it has to be a
Icon.
flat
That's what I
flank.
was.
Okay.
That's what I was thinking. I mean, that's how I rolled it anyway.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah.
But like you are 1 5-foot step
That
away from
happens
getting
in,
that advantage.
Yeah.
Also, I'm just going
Yeah.
to body her.
Yeah. All right.
All right,
You're,
I thought I
you're up.
I'm going to move between Ellis and Mel with my movement.
Yeah.
So I'm going to move between them, and guess what I'm about to do? I'm going to make an attack on the last tag with my mace. And let's hope I roll something
Ooh,
decent.
hit.
Ah, I did, 22. That,
Well, you definitely hit.
yeah, that hits. And that's a d6
Yep.
plus 2.
Yep.
That's a 5.
5 damage. Not shabby.
5 damage. You smack the side of her head here. It pisses her off. She's
But now, all of my allies are under protection.
Yeah, that's
that's
gaming.
Oh, right.
Go ahead, attack someone.
So she's gonna leave.
No, she's not.
I think she's.
Ha!
No, she's not!
Alright, what do you do?
Alright, well, hold on. What does she take the disengage action?
No.
So, all of us get an
Literally
attack
all
on
of
our...
us get an attack of opportunity.
Except for
Okay.
the ally hag. Alright, guess what, bitch? Take damage.
Yeah, I assume a 10 doesn't hit.
Does a, what is that? Would that be a, plus 4? Does a 17 hit?
What did you say?
10.
No.
17?
Go
Yeah,
for it.
she takes another damage.
The hag looks very frenzied and it doesn't seem like an aggressive.
Another
She's
5.
Going for it, yeah. Mm,
Ellis, you gonna
Ellis also
Yeah.
gets an attack.
Ellis will do. Ellis is a really good sword.
I wish you got to use it more often.
I wish he died so we could steal it.
Those two things are mutually
That
exclusive.
would be interesting.
Wait, no, hold on. He does summon it. I don't think you can steal it.
Well, it depends. Pact of the Blade is interesting.
Can you steal someone's fucking pact?
It depends. You can either make a sword out of the pack, or you can conform a worldly sword into your pact.
That's cool.
Yeah, but you can't steal someone's pact, right?
You can't steal their pack. If
I assume the weapon
it hits, so
can exist outside of the pack.
Oh, really? Huh.
I
assume.
it'll have it likely has its pact effect removed.
Yeah, it's probably just a sword then.
So
Real, I think I need a better one-handed weapon.
that's what I.
My mace
The
isn't
fact
doing it.
the fact that lances. Wait, hold on, they are.
Oh my
Get
god,
a
lance
lance.
is a one.
Go get a lance.
I'm getting a fucking lance. A spear can't be a one-handed weapon, can it?
It's not.
It can't.
It should be, but it's not. Get a lance though. Get a
If you got
lance.
a
You got a
short
fucking
spear,
lance.
if you got a short spear, I'd be willing. But if it's a long anything.
Oh yeah, if it's like an infantry spear, no.
Brother, a lance is a
lance is a
D12 weapon,
No.
It is, yeah.
and you can use it with a shield, and it will give you 10-foot reach.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
getting a fucking lance.
That thing is.
My
yeah,
first
that's
thought was like,
actually
man, I
crazy.
can't use a spear
All
with a
right,
heavy shield.
and
What
just try to make a swipe at the legs as it tries to leave, dealing cutting into the her back legs at both sides, but she's still standing, and she's making a
Successfully moves
I
away.
assume she's dashing too, so she can move double.
Yeah, That's why she didn't.
Disengage, yeah.
So okay. Math. So 5, 6, 10,
15, 20, 25, 30, 35,
Yeah.
40, 45.
All right. Yeah. She's booking it.
Cool. She isn't 90 feet away, which means I attack her.
Oh,
When
shit!
my next turn comes.
And it is your turn.
Oh, is it? Int save.
In save, bitch.
Good save. All right.
Int save, and I am running 30 feet towards her.
Fails. Actually.
Take 3 damage, 3 psychic damage, and I am running 30 feet towards her. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Iollus, looking back, seeing, like, figure, revivified Ellis, does, like, a couple seconds of math, watches Mel run, he's running with her.
Yeah.
All right.
So
He's staying with the combat.
3.
3. Okay. Chasing her down, and then it is Alice's turn.
The best part is I don't think. Okay, hold on. If she double moves, I think I get like 2 more attacks on her. My range is insane.
Oh, shit.
'Cause
Yeah.
This
You can
attack
just
has
keep attacking.
90-foot range.
All right. So
Just this
and then
tiny,
Alice
angry
will
woman.
charge.
Charging her down.
Zam. Alice will charge and a black energy and a green swipe. It shoots
How many
out and hits
fucking
her.
spell slots
It's a
does he have?
cantrip.
Oh my god, no,
Hits
it's
the
not.
It hits the back of her.
Wait, hold on. Acid Arrow is a cantrip?
Not acid arrow.
This isn't acid arrow.
Oh.
This is Eldritch.
Eldritch blast.
I
yeah.
thought you were casting Acid Arrow again. I was gonna fucking lose it.
There's a part of me that wants to keep all the spells and stuff, like, so you guys don't know anything, but I'm also.
I didn't.
Also, like, yeah.
I was about to say, it's like, you
It
can't
just clips her shoulder, yeah.
you can't cast it that many times.
It clips her shoulder, and she's getting away, and he will also,
Yeah, we're about to make this bitch pay.
get back here, you rat son of a bitch! Yeah, going after her, yeah, as well.
I
It's
move.
your turn, Iollus, yeah.
No, he's with the pack.
Are you double moving?
You know what? I am double moving.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, she's about to get her.
No, wait, I think you can actually reach her. Hold on.
No, hold on.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You
Yeah,
actually
no,
just
she's about to
hit
get the
range.
back of her head clipped
Oh,
in. As
dude.
now I'm adjacent to her, so when she moves away,
Unless he
then-
disengages.
Alright, so this is an
But
additive.
but if she disengages, that means less movement for her.
yeah, and then the rest of you.
5, 6. Alright, so she's running away again. You get your reaction. Plus 60 feet.
Yeah, that is it's a 19.
90.
I think a 19 hits.
Yes, absolutely.
That is a 6.
6. You hit her in the back of the head and she stumbles, but she catches her footing. Death's door, it looks like. And she sprints away. She's now
Thwack!
from Iollus, from you, 60 feet. From these two, about 95. She's off screen right now.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It's actually Mel turn.
All right, I move 30 feet, still in 90-foot range. Psychic attack.
Psychic attack.
Give me an int save. Come on, come on.
Insane.
DC 12.
Oh, wins.
She passes?
succeeds,
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's all I do.
Ellis, come on.
Ellis, another one.
You said that like you were
Alice.
you were like trying to get a 3-pointer.
Oh shit! Okay, and so the black energy swarms his hand, and the green energy shoots out and actually burns a hole straight to center mass as it just flies into the tree, and then the blood pours from her center, and she falls straight into the floor.
Shout outs to the fact that attacking or fleeing enemy is actually a war crime.
Really.
It's not a war crime if there's no witnesses.
Yeah.
All right, so that happens.
I'm still. I have taken no damage.
Yeah.
I literally did not.
Hags. I shouldn't say they're challenge rating 3. Hags are different in my world because I was looking at their stat sheet earlier today. I was like,
That's not 3, right?
what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's like. it
Okay,
just
sorry.
makes
Just
sense.
just for like pertinence. How many dice do they roll for a claw attack?
Claw attack 2d8.
2d8.
Wow.
Yeah,
They've
no, that's
got
fucking
mangled
wild.
Claws.
Yikes.
Yeah.
So my brother took 4d8 on a single turn.
You know what? Honestly, I was a little iffy with how fast we were like leveling up because it was just like I don't know. With these kinds of enemies, you know, I think maybe this is earned.
Also, I haven't taken a point of damage. I'm mad. I'm actually mad that I haven't taken
Bro.
damage.
Bro,
You got attacked
your
a little
AC
bit.
is 18. Get used to not taking damage.
But that's my shit.
Good,
No,
yeah.
the fact that I'm not.
You're taking hits though. You're taking aggro. That's your thing though.
Yeah,
So,
that's
like,
if
you're
you're pulling
focused on
aggro is
attention-
important.
That's what I'm. Yeah, I'm trying to pull more aggro.
Yeah.
Get back here!
I was-
Attack me! Attack me!
Yeah, but Alice is just. This
Yeah.
is what starving him does for him, huh? Sorry to.
So I'm going to need an explanation for this now.
Yeah. So
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
stomping
I-
back over to Mel.
yeah, I pulled you guys into this one. That's why I kinda. Yeah, I don't know. I spotted that fee over there, but.
Explanation now.
I no longer have to kill people for them, so that's why I kind of took advantage of this. So technically, it was a Manticore kill, and we got it, but
He
yeah,
is-
I'm sorry.
He is silent as he inspects the wound Mel has.
I don't usually.
Mel,
like
Mel
to.
will like bat your hand away, and at first you think it's like a Mel being Mel
Right,
thing.
yeah.
But like, there is like a level of like oh, don't touch that when you see you like going to touch her blood.
Yeah, he was just gonna just like looking over and like, oh, that sure
Mel-
is a spike in you. Yeah.
Mel says mentally, yeah, you don't want to touch my blood. That we use that as an ingredient for poison.
That seems incredibly inconvenient.
For people who touch it, yes.
This should stay implanted until we find correct healing measurement.
We need a. What happened with the what was with the cloaked figures? I can't hear anything. Was there talking?
Hags.
All of them? One of them's friendly.
Traitor.
Oh,
Well, she does. She flips invisible. She's gone.
Yeah.
detect magic is still up for 10 minutes.
So she moves out of range.
Yeah, just, heading into the cave.
Yeah.
Mel will follow.
He says mentally as she moves.
From what I have gathered, his abilities came from a kind of agreement with these creatures. Now he does not have to work with them.
Yeah, and you see, like, as he like holds up the sword in his hands, it burns away into a normal, just a great sword, wooden actually. But the color just reverts back to like a normal bark, and you see him like actually grow inside because he was a little thin before, and he's his entire body kind of like almost like energizes a little bit. Having this
Revitalizes,
patch
yeah.
moved off of him.
Iollus moves over to the manticore body and inspects it.
All right, what'd you roll?
For perception, 5.
5. It would be investigation. So
Oh,
you
investigation,
can
5.
Okay.
But for my second roll, he takes hold of the head, and I'm going to do a strength check.
Roll a strength check.
Please. Good numbers. 13. He gives it a twist, and he pulls.
Pulls. All right. 13.
Was that 13 plus anything?
You can feel the breaking of the neck, but you can't get it dislodged from the neck bone. With it.
He's going to...
That sounds like a problem that will be solved with time.
Yeah, no, he's going to stomp on the neck
So
until
this is
he
something you're
tears
going
it
for.
free.
After a little bit neck pull.
Can I roll?
Yeah,
One more
again.
roll?
Roll again.
One more.
Just how quickly you do it.
7. Takes a while.
So, yeah, so like, it takes like 3 minutes because you're tired, and then you with one final pull, you do like snap. You do feel the bone snap, and do you try to rip the
Yeah, no, he tears that head completely off.
As you pour the blood pours out of this thing, and you pull the head off. It's mangy, red mane, now caked with blood, and its head.
You could sell off.
It's
that,
like shark teeth. It has
We need this.
teeth falling back. Actually, Iollus is making efforts towards.
Yeah. No, he
The
grips it.
manticore body and the cart. That's like several.
He grips the hair, and he laces that and ties it onto his belt.
Manticore body. Okay. Yeah,
So he's
that's
wearing the
badass.
head on his belt.
This is word for word. That was word for word what happened in campaign 2. But yeah. Anyways, you do that for sure.
And yeah, he's looking over Mel. You go into the cave?
Mel is following the invisible hag.
Mel, can you? You can't hear it. You hear it? Yeah. They'll walk in. Actually,
Iollus follows after.
Yeah, the figure sort of turns around, stops, and sort of remains like uninvisible. It's still clutching its arm as well, and it's making its way. Turns around to you two, and it's like, I have no more reason. Well, why do you bother me?
He checks with Mel.
She is invisible, and I cannot.
She's not invisible.
Hear her.
She
Oh, she appears?
She appears.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. She appears.
She's a young woman at this point.
Yeah.
Right now.
Because
She's no longer a tall thing. She's a young woman.
So
Brunette.
he checks in with Mel after she says that.
I mean, she clearly killed them for a reason. Maybe there's stuff down here.
He looks towards the hag.
We did all the work.
He looks towards the hag and the arm. And he moves forward.
Let me set that.
She'll remove. You'll see the illusion fall away. Actually, and she'll turn into a sickly green grandma again, and she'll put it out towards you here.
Is medicine a skill in this? In
It is
5e?
a roll, yes.
It is a roll. All right, let me roll medicine.
Let's see how good you are at it.
I want to roll medicine for Iollus looking
one.
at it and determining whether or not he can fix it first. That is a nat 20.
But yeah, it sets.
He-
There's an elderly growl that sets in.
You have earned this. And nothing else.
What was that?
You have earned this and nothing else. We take our leave.
No, hold on. There might be stuff down here, though. No, hold on. I want to.
Mel, you are bleeding.
Okay.
The scent of blood carries.
Okay. I wouldn't know.
There are things in the
She's
woods.
she turned young woman, then invisible again, walks into the cave.
I want to see where she goes. Once we see where she goes, then I'm gonna leave. She follows after.
There's a pause, and he looks up towards the mouth of the cave, and he turns, and he keeps vigil in that direction.
Visual out looking in the cave?
Towards the entrance.
Entrance of the cave, okay.
Yeah.
As I go deeper, do I detect any more magic?
No, not yet.
Okay.
So you're inside the cave now. You're walking inside of this thing, and this is all monochrome for you. But there are just hundreds of bones. Some of them small. Maybe you can tell, like if you look at it, like 4, 6 years old, and some of them are larger as well, like full adult size. And there's it's like about like a dozen sets. Almost, and it is the cave. Like the entire bottom is like slicked with the blood, and it's caked into the dirt. And above is actually still like the luminarch, the blues and the greens of like the normal caves.
Is there any residual fire damage?
Residual fire? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a good
walking
point.
it's not sticky or anything, but like
Probably
it's
smells.
very. There's still smoke lingering inside the cave of this as well, and you walking in, the cave walls are charred, and the bottom is black. Stepping through like the bones and the viscera along the walls, there's several victims, all of them adults, just with blood out and having organs removed. And there's on
Similar
on the
in a
walls.
way to the cultists, at all.
Similar enough to make note of?
No, not similar enough. This looks to just be like organ harvesting.
Well, that's what the cultists were doing.
Yeah, but it
But they were draining it to collect the blood.
no, it doesn't look like that any of the blood's collecting. It just looks like they were just cut around underneath and try to like remove as much.
Okay,
as
so
possible.
the cultists were like draining it for like use,
For purpose.
whereas the hags were presumably just doing that to like eat.
Do
it.
they eat organs? Right? Yeah, that's what they eat.
Okay.
And there is a boiling stew as well. It is blood red. And there is a small little chest that's sort of, does have a magical glow to it once you sort of see it. But like there's 3 like dirt chairs, and the CAG starts kicking the other two, trying to like destroy the chairs as well. And this happens over the next several minutes. So
The girlies are fighting.
Girlies were fighting.
Yeah. Mel's gonna like look over. I assume the chest is the only other magical thing.
It's the only other magical thing. Yeah.
Yeah, she's just gonna go over the chest.
It's locked.
Hold on, do I have any of this?
You're a drow.
I trust past me when I wrote this sheet, so I might have a.
Oh yeah, what are your tools?
Do you have a lockpicking set? Because if not,
Okay,
Thieves' tools.
So I have proficiency with thieves' tools. I don't know if I have that.
Oh yeah, go to your inventory.
I probably don't. I do not.
all right. Chest locked.
So the cool thing about detect magic is I can sort of tell what kind of magic it is.
What school?
So what school of magic is the lock?
Enchantment.
Okay.
Terrible
So
details.
I would assume that it would imply like it'll blow
Enchanted
up
not
or
to
something.
open. Yeah.
Cause like Mel will just like kind of take a few paces back and just shoot it with like a light beam. Shoot the lock, see if anything happens.
I mean, you hit it. It does char, but like it doesn't. Not much happens to the chest actually.
But is the lock damaged at all? Right, she'll do it like a couple more times, like. Pew, pew, pew.
Every time you hit it, it does look like there's a little bit of a blue burn every time it impacts. So it doesn't look like there's much happening to it.
Shielded.
Mm.
Mel will walk over, grab the chest without touching the lock,
Ah, good.
heft it up,
Yeah.
take it.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. No, hearing her approach,
It's
Iollus
it's like 15 pounds, so it's not that heavy.
Iollus
Over now.
exits the cave before her, and he looks over both Ellis and the wagon.
This lock has the same sort of magic as me and that guy. Like it will take someone, I assume someone like Lovelock, to open. So
I could try hitting it very hard.
Love
do so. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Lock
Yeah.
on the brain.
Yeah.
I assume that do that when I am standing away from it and not holding it.
Do you think it would explode?
Yes.
Okay, then I shall not hit it.
I mean, by all means, like if you feel like it. Like.
I am not fond of being near explosions.
So Mel will deposit that onto the cart, assuming he hasn't fucked off already.
Right. Ellis
That would be rough.
yeah.
If we went into the cave and he's
Ellis
gone.
lashed the corpse to the cart. Yeah.
Actually, no. He's been waiting for you. You two mind? Would you two mind helping me? Because on the cart, I'm a little worse for wear. He did bandage himself up.
Yeah.
It looks like, which of course, but there's still like blood.
Yeah.
He's caked in his sullied bandages, for sure. Yeah, I normally would handle that myself, but
Watch him.
yeah.
And Iollus heads over to the corpse and begins to pack it in. He has not removed his helmet.
Yeah. So that you do that.
Yeah, he drags it back on.
Yeah, takes like 5 minutes, put it in.
Oh, can I roll? What check do we use when I was installing teeth on my club?
I think I was just like,
Survival?
I don't know.
I think we should have you roll like a dex something. With your artisan's tools, I'll let you do.
I wanna take a claw.
Sleight of hand, yeah.
What's my sleight of hand? 1?
I
believe it
die
is.
and we'll find out once you roll it. Your sleight of hand is 0.
Never mind. Nat 1.
That one
Breaks the claw.
Yeah. Claw breaks off.
He just
You can take the
that's a
claw.
shit claw.
And try later if you want.
Claw broke.
in a genuine fit of anger, he just punches it as hard as he can in the ribs.
Yeah. With the manticore on the cart, all the hags and everything dead. Ellis.
Actually, yeah, no, he'll go out and get those bodies.
Yeah, the hag.
Yeah, he collects the 2 hag bodies.
Man, you're gonna get yourself cursed, man.
He
That's
points
no good.
down at 2 of them. Burn.
Good. Yes, agreed.
Iollus,
They set them on fire?
you'll hear. There's a voice in your head as well.
What's it say?
Iollus, if you wouldn't mind, I am watching you too. Can you fork those 2 hag bodies over to the hag in the cave?
Why would I do this?
For our arrangement.
What arrangement is that?
For the hag's sister. Iollus was a previous co-worker under several ladders under. He wanted to leave, but condition was I set him up with a gig.
He unlashes a stake from the barricade.
Mm-hmm.
And why should I care?
Oh, I mean, if you don't want to, it's...
No,
Your choice,
explain
I
to
guess.
me why I should hand these bodies over.
Someone asked you, I don't know. Like,
I believe you do know, and you are withholding it from me.
the hag plans on using the bodies to, for one, heal her, and also change the way she operates. She's not planning on reviving the bodies or anything like that. With magical creatures as themselves,
They're on fire currently, yes?
this did happen. Before that started pewing,
Oh,
the voice popped into
Okay,
your
yeah.
head,
So I'm hearing this? Yeah.
yeah.
I would have held if you.
Yeah, no,
started talking.
he would have held a hand up.
Yeah, so the hag plans on using it to bolster its own power, but
And he takes the spike and he drives it through the first body and he lifts it up until it's planted in the ground. And he sets it there and he takes another spike.
What is Iollus to you?
ex-coworker at this point, he actually, funnily enough, plans on retiring. He just, as a severance package, I've let him take his query to the coven.
When will you tell us what we need to know?
Oh, very soon. It's actually, we'll be meeting up soon after this, actually. I'll be coming to pick up the Mentico body myself.
He drives it through the second body and he hoists it up.
We were denied information once again. Either by your omission or by your oversight. This shall not happen again.
Okay. I'll give you full dossiers from now on, since you've proved yourselves capable.
And he nods. And he takes the ring off. And he pockets it.
What'd she say?
She will endeavor to do better.
That implies this again.
And he points at the bodies.
Burn.
Alright.
They catch?
They, with like the radiant that you're doing right now, the cantrip,
Yeah.
not with these.
Their clothes don't catch?
Their clothes catch, yeah, they
Yeah.
burn. The clothes burn, but like after a while, the clothes will shrivel up and they like sort of like fall down to the floor. The bodies aren't catching. They're charring, but you figure it has something to do with the nature
Right.
of their magical nature.
Good enough. Their deal was with Iollus. Now he is no longer our companion.
With the ring, what's it called? Yeah,
Some of the.
not quite severed, but I do have to get this to the drop point.
We have to get this.
Travel together again at this point, or do you want to carry the carp yourselves?
I do not trust you, Iollus, human.
That's well enough. Adios. And wave away, and I'll saddle up on the horse and sail away.
And yeah, he hitches the horse to the cart.
Yeah, we'll ride off into the sunset.
Well, you guys are carrying the cart. There's no horse. He leaves with his green horse.
There's two horses.
You guys
You're telling me that he took the green horse and he drove the cart with his green horse.
No, I'm not like, where are our
Okay.
horses? Yeah.
Yeah, horses in the stable. His green horse carrying the cart. You two on the cart. Like,
We
I didn't
walked
specify.
into the woods?
No. you
He's
two
saying
were on
that
the
his
cart.
magical horse pulled the cart.
Yeah.
And
you
we-
two were on the cart.
I assumed we rode.
I need to do better at describing, but yeah.
Anyway. But, yeah, no, he picks up the handles of the cart and he starts walking.
Yeah. This is not exactly light work, for sure.
No, he digs his heels in and he begins
Mel
to
is
walk.
not exactly helping.
You guys are walking out. It takes about like an hour, well, like on foot, to get to the edge of Red Wall. Everyone's looking at the manticore body.
And the head on his
He's
shoulder.
still wearing it on his
Head
belt.
on his shoulder, and they're absolutely avoiding you.
Good.
So,
He is...
it looks like a leather tradesman sort of comes up and looks like we have ourselves quite a catch here, gentleman, gentlewoman. I would be willing to pay to liberate yourselves of this burdensome weight.
Spoken for.
Fucking 6 foot in armor, just looking
Well.
down like.
Can't say I didn't try. And he walks away.
I
For sure.
appreciate the concern.
You guys are being avoided. Actually, and the guards are definitely looking like they don't want to let you inside either.
That's cool of them.
He's quiet.
Mm.
He's more quiet than usual. He hasn't attempted any humor with you.
Yeah. Mel will take a note of that, but also isn't exactly a.
You know,
She's not an
emotionally aware person, huh?
Not an empath. No, she's not a fan of idle conversation.
Yeah.
So it's not exactly something that is missed.
Where is the drop location?
I don't think she said.
No, actually.
Yeah, no, he'll pull the ring back out, and like he's just resting back on the wagon. He puts it back on.
We have your corpse.
Yeah. Travel towards Green Springs along the route. So I'll show up.